Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. I am back, and nobody is here right now. I am all by myself. So hopefully someone joins me and comes to watch this live. I am doing this for free readings. First come, first serve, free readings. If we do get a super chat accumulation, then we will go super chat, then free reading, then super chat, free reading. I'm just going to wait a moment. Oh, we've got Razane back in the house. Hello. It's just you and me and maybe one other person. Oh, there's Robin Stinson. There's Monica. Hello, Karen. Hello, guys. I'm back. Twinkle Madden, welcome back. Minnie Boop, hello. Yay. You're so glad. I'm so glad you could make it back. Yeah, my critique group normally goes sometimes 2.5 hours, and it was like an hour and a half, boom, done, ready to go back to lives. So we have 11 people in the house now and 2 likes on the video. Thanks again, you guys, for all of your likes. I really appreciate that. And hello, you're so pretty. Oh, thank you so much, Brandy. I appreciate that. Yeah, the fairy lights are fun, aren't they? I love them. All right. Hello, Madison. Hello, everyone. So I don't think that we have Gina Lee in the house. We did Maya. I don't know why her name's still on the list. Let me do my super chat list here. I don't think anyone in this list is here currently, but if anyone shows up, we can jump to them. If you want a guaranteed question answered, you can always send a super chat. All of your amazing super chats and donations go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019, and she's still living in a little camper, and we're really wanting to get her out of that camper and into a more permanent residence on the same property that the house fire occurred on. And if you guys ever want to watch what went down with the house fire and us going through the home and tearing it down, I have a 3-part little docu-series that I created, and the link to that is in my description box if you ever want to check out where your donations are going. Oh, hello, Destiny. Hello, Late Night. Welcome back, Late Night. Hello, Deirdre. Welcome, everybody. So since we don't currently have any super chats, I'm just going to select intuitively from the chat your guys' questions. But if anyone decides to send a super chat or PayPal donation, PayPal link is in the description. If you guys want to be getting a guaranteed reading, you can send a donation for that, and we will put you right to the top of the list. So unless anybody super chats, we won't have a list. I'm just going to intuitively select a question each round. So I think what we'll do to start out with, because we have 12 people, I'm going to go ahead and just get us a general channeled collective message for everyone who can hear me, anyone who can see me, anyone who's here right now. Where am I being called? Oh, here we are. I can never remember. The Gateway Oracle cards. That's what these are called. I had to look at the box on the floor. Okay, so this is a message for all of us. Just what we need to know right now. Any messages that want to come through from our guides or from Spirit that we all need to know right now. Collective message. Oh, right. Follow your bliss. Your soul sings with joy. Well, it says my soul, but all of our souls sing with joy. So basically, here in the coming days and weeks, we're really figuring out and following a direction of bliss, doing things that bring us joy. Even if that looks like you laying in bed all day watching Netflix, if that fills your cup back up and makes you have that sense of being recharged, then go for it. Because here in these weird transitionary energies we have going on, we're all looking for something that will just make us feel better. And of course, we have to move through the old energy to get into the new. But doing things you enjoy is really going to help you move through those energies. I want to grab one from Moomology as well. So if you're just now joining us, this is a message for all of us right now to get us started out. If you want to jump the line, which there really is no line, but if you want a guaranteed reading, you can go ahead and send a donation and you will jump to the top of the list. Oh, wow. Look at this. Our dreams need a practical plan. So by doing things we enjoy, we're going to bring our dreams down. We're going to start grounding them in reality. And then we'll be able to make a plan for the dreams, the goals, the wishes, the desires that we have. But we can't just daydream all day and expect anything to really manifest in our lives. We've got to take action. But a lot of times we don't really know what actions to take, right? So this is Spirit stepping in to say, if you can ask for help, you shall receive. You will be getting guidance into how to make a practical plan for your dreams. I'm going to grab us one more card for our collective reading here from the Archangels. What do the Archangels have to say? Well, they got two things to say. We've got two cards popping out. And this card kept popping out earlier today in our previous live. The Gentleness card. Be very gentle with yourselves at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environment. And don't beat yourself up. Beat yourself up if things aren't moving as quickly as you would like, because right now we're all on Spirit's time, and Spirit is taking its time in certain areas and really speeding things up in other areas. We also have that beautiful Comfort card. Archangel Azrael says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So some of you are grieving or going through something that's really difficult. And this is just that reminder to be gentle with yourself. Only allow those people who are good to you to be in your area or your vicinity right now. And you also have support from your guides and angels as you move through these more difficult times. I know I just see Czar. Hey, Czar. Czar's in the house. So this could just be additional messages for you trying to move through that sense of depression. Just know that your guides and angels are comforting you. They are holding your hand. Be gentle with yourself as you make these transitions from one way of being into another. Okay, so we don't have any super chats in the house. Let me just go ahead and post the list again just to see if any of these people are present. Is Gina Lee, aka CL, present? Is Mary Martell here? Yoju, Kent Pickett, or Tatiana Lartigue? If any of you guys are in the chat, let me know, and we will start with your question. It is so spot on, and I think it's, we got 14 people in the house, so it's very tailored to those of us watching now, and maybe we'll watch very soon. I don't see anyone from that list coming in, so it looks like we're just going to go ahead and get right into the first free question. So if you have a question you'd like answered for free, go ahead and pop that in the chat. I'm going to give you a moment to let the list populate a bit. Get your question, only post it once, and I will be able to intuitively select it then. And, oh, good, Ethan's here. Maya's back. Good to see you back. Robin Stinson, you're here. Alex, you're back. Good to see you. Okay, I'm going to give just a moment to let this list populate here. Your computer's majorly lagging. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Give you guys a moment to get your questions in. Hello again, Jen Jane. How are you? And we don't have any super chats currently, so it's just going to be free question, free question, free question. But if you do send a donation or a super chat, we will skyrocket you to the first priority. Okay. I'm being intuitively guided up to Late Night's channel, or question, the Late Night channel. Late Night's question is, my mom around me lost her tragically in 1992. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Late Night. Let's find out if Late Night's mother is around. Okay. Wow, so we have the listen card. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. So to me, this is saying that she's probably trying to communicate to you, Late Night, through your thoughts, through songs on the radio, through other people's communication. And the more open you are to receiving messages, and now I'm getting chills, but the more open you are to receiving messages from your mom, Late Night, you will start getting guidance from her. You'll start seeing messages from her. What else? What else is Late Night? What does Late Night's mom want? No. Okay. So, wow, we've got synchronicity. Yes, she's sending you signs, and through synchronicity as well. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they are being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So yes, your mom might be showing you numbers like 222, 333, repetitive numbers, 1111. You may see a lot of repetitive numbers, or a number that was the day that she was born or your birth date. She's sending you these numbers to let you know that she's there. But there's also this sense of forgiveness. So however your mom passed, maybe you were sad, maybe you didn't get to say goodbye the way you wanted to or something. But it says here with the forgiveness card, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. So there may even be someone in your life right now, late night, that you are working or struggling through to really forgive, or even yourself, forgiving yourself for things you've done or not done. But your mom wants you to know that this sense of forgiveness is available for you to work through and heal things from the past. But I definitely do feel your mom near you late night, and all you have to do, she's saying, all you have to do is talk to me and I can hear you. I'm there instantly, and I'm watching you a lot. I'm with you a lot, supporting you every step of the way. Okay, late night, what a beautiful question. And yes, your mom is there for sure. Okay, I don't have any super chats. So next question, go ahead and pop your question one time down into the chat. And if you want to skip the line, you can send a donation or a super chat, and you will be prioritized front and center. Oh, you're so welcome, late night. I hope that brought you a little bit of comfort. Okay, I'm going to give a moment for the list to accumulate here. And I may have to refill my water. I made my first live, and then I went and refilled my water, and then I had my critique group, and I already drank that much water again. So I may have to go refill the well, so to speak. Okay. All right. Let a couple more questions flow in. We've got 23 people in the house and 14 likes on the video. Thank you guys so much. And just remember, all of your beautiful super chats and donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. And she's still living in a camper. And I know I sound like a broken record, but there are new people coming in all the time. So I just wanted to let everyone know that. So if you do feel like donating, it's going to a very good cause. And thanks again. Okay. All right, I'm being drawn over here to Bernadette Al Nasser. What is my soul purpose? What a beautiful question. We're going to find out. And I like to say we don't just have one overarching life purpose. We've got plenty of little life purposes and ways we can be of service to others. But let's just find out. Let's just find out what we have to see here about Bernadette's life purpose. Whoa, this definitely wants to be known. We've got the environmentalist card. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So that doesn't mean you have to be a environmentalist of sorts, but you are just somebody who cares very deeply about the earth, about animals, about the way the earth and animals are treated, about the way children are even treated. I'm being called to talk about children as well. So your life purpose, I think, involves just this sense of purity, because this girl does look very young, very lighthearted and pure, in my opinion. But there's also this sense of justice. You want to really right the wrongs that are going on in this world, and we all do this in a different way. You don't have to become a judge or a lawyer, so to speak, just like you don't have to be an outright environmentalist to really bring these types of, job titles into the way that you work. But it says your career brings fairness and protection to those who need your help. So you really are that voice for the underdog, that voice for the animals, for the earth, for children. And it feels like you have the support of your guides and your angels as you make that transition to be able to find a career that really supports your purpose, for you to really help support other people and help other people. Okay, we have the yes card. Just say yes. So if there is something, Bernadette, that you're really feeling called to do as a career or as a purpose in life, where you're just called to do a specific thing, you work at a school. Oh, that's amazing. Yes. But if there is something you feel really called to do, a new direction you're being called to go in, follow your guidance, follow your intuition, because it is not steering you wrong. Your intuition is on point at this time. Okay, what else does Bernadette need to know? Oh, thank you so much, Maya Ellie. You are very next. Jump to the front of the class, to the front of the line. Look at this, Bernadette, birthing a new age. So birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And what were we saying with this environmentalist and justice card? You want this sense of justice. You want to right the wrongs of the past. You are here to create this new world, this new earth, this more 5D consciousness, rather than just everybody living in service to themselves. We're going to all start living in service to others. And that's why you incarnated at this time, why you were born. You want to make a difference and create a better life for others, a better world for others. So I hope that resonates. So wherever it is you're feeling called intuitively, if you're thinking of changing careers or expanding your career, go in the direction of your dreams. But also if you're being called to do things that really aren't monetarily benefiting you, but you just feel called to put your energy in that direction, do that as well, because it really will pay off for you energetically and a lot of times financially as well. So I hope that answered your question, Bernadette. Okay, and we've got a super chat from Maya, so we're just going to jump right into Maya's question. What was your question, Maya? You're so welcome, Bernadette. Yes, it did. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, Maya is up next. And then after Maya's question, we're going to take another free question. Okay, Maya Ellie has been feeling her late Aunt Virginia's energy near her lately. What does she have? Does she have something to say? Okay, what does Maya's Aunt Virginia want to say to her? Yeah, if you're intuitively feeling that this is a specific person, in your case, Aunt Virginia, just know that your intuition about that is absolutely right. One popped out. I want one more that just fell. Good. Oh, Czar, I love you, dear. Thank you again for your donation. And you will be next after our free question. Okay, so your Aunt Virginia wants you to know, dear Maya, you've got the soul power card. It says, always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So if you've been feeling a little disconnected or a little bit lost in life, especially during those times, just know that you can really tap into that higher self, that spiritual support system, your Aunt Virginia, your guides, your angels, other crossed over loved ones. You have their support in any given moment. All you need to do is ask for their love and their help and a sign that they are there. But your Aunt Virginia is just wanting you to know to embrace the moment, embracing this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Yes, you are going through this transition phase of operating in one template to now operating in a new way. And your Aunt Virginia just wants to be here kind of as a little bit of a guide or a support for you as you go through these transitions in your life, dear Maya. Yes. Yes, so she's just wanting to lend a helping hand and a high five and, you know, all the fun stuff. Yeah, oh wow. So look, with the Athena card here, it says, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So you're really stepping more into your authentic self, really standing up, maybe speaking your truth a little more than you have been, and that may be rubbing certain people in your life the wrong way, Maya, but it's for the highest good of all involved. If there are certain people that are just wanting to keep you in a box or to keep you playing small in your life, you're just like, no, you're done with that. And your Aunt Virginia is just like standing next to you like, yeah, she's done with that. Like, so what? Like, that's the energy. She's like your biggest cheerleader on the other side. It really feels beautiful. But then with this Akasha card, I love when this one pops up. But it says you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help awaken their spiritual gifts and divine mission. So Maya, you may have already noticed this, but eventually here coming up, you're going to have a lot of people coming to you for advice or telling you their life story. Absolutely. Always speak the truth with love. Love her so much. Yes. Yeah. But your Aunt Virginia is showing me like you're an empath and you're someone who, you know, like you say, speaking the truth with love. I mean, that's beautifully put. I love that. But there's going to be people coming to you, or they already have been coming to you with their life story, like wanting advice from you. And they're not even going to know why they're spilling their guts, but they're just going to start spilling their guts to you. But you're going to have the perfect thing to say to them. Now I'm getting major chills. Oh my God, that's crazy. Yes, major empath vibes from Maya, that's for sure. But you are the right person for certain people. They're really attracted to your energy because they know you can help them in some way. And in effect, it's actually helping you. When you understand you can help these people, you're like, I didn't even know what to say to them. Where did that come from? That's your higher self stepping in to help facilitate a major connection with these people to help heal them, Maya. That's what that is. So any of you listening, if you're ever giving someone advice and you're wondering like, wow, where did that advice come from? That's your higher self. Like, they've been doing that since I was a kid. Yeah. And you're maybe just going to notice it even more coming up and even more. And your Aunt Virginia, she's just there to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Because you're really moving through this energy and stepping into something that's serving you better, Maya. So I hope that resonated for you. Okay, we'll take a free question, and then we have Czar, who has lovingly donated. We will get to her question after that. So if you are here for a free question, go ahead and pop that in the chat right now, and I will intuitively select from the pile of questions. Totally resonated. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Maya. Good to see you again, and thanks again for your lovely donation. It means a lot. Oh, I'm so glad, Maya. Okay, go ahead and pop your questions down in the chat now. Give you guys a few moments. Okay, I'm being directed to Kayla Rivera. Is my stepfather alive? Oh, wow. Wow, what an interesting question. Okay, so for Kayla, is her stepfather alive? What does Spirit have to say about that? Okay. Well, they are saying if you believe he's alive, then he's alive. If you believe, it's like your intuition is already hitting on what it is. Thank you. He struggled a lot with drugs, and my sister is worried about him. Okay. Yeah. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We'll just see what we get. As I was saying, listen to your intuition. Look at that. Listen to your intuition. So Spirit's not going to want to come out and say, yes, he's alive, or no, he's not alive. They're wanting you to trust your intuition on this. So if you feel he's still alive, then he probably is, if you believe. If you think he's passed on, I mean, just listen to your own intuition. That's what they're showing me. You're not sure. Okay, let's see if Spirit's tricky sometimes with these types of heavier questions. We'll just try one more card from this deck, and if they don't give us the answer, it turns sideways, so we're going to take this one. But if they don't give us the answer, this just may be saying for you to do a little bit of meditation and really try to feel out for his energy. Oh, wow. Well, they did give us an answer. They say no. But I'm not going to say that he's like, you know, dead as you say, like, oh, he's dead and gone. Maybe he's just really going through, like, he's energetically, you know, not connected. So you're not able to get in contact with him. But doesn't actually mean that he's no longer incarnated. I'm not taking this no as, oh, he's dead, he's moved on. It to me feels like he is still alive. I don't know why, but energetically, it's just really hard to get into contact. He hasn't been found. He's on drugs and hasn't been found since. Wow. Yeah, I would do some meditation on that. But if he's in a really bad place, this just could be maybe doesn't have that much time left. I don't know. I don't personally like predicting, like trying to predict people's death or anything. Of course, if someone's already passed on, it's easier to really understand that energy because they've already passed. But yeah, I think using your intuition, and if you believe he's still alive, it's like you can tap into the essence of him. You can even try to connect to his higher self and see if there's a way you can facilitate a connection in the 3D world. So I hope that resonated for you. And I hope you hear from him soon if that's at all possible. Okay, Czar, you are next. And I know you had mentioned something about just some guidance, clarity on moving. Okay, clarity on moving for Czar. Did you have a very specific question? Okay, should we focus on saving up or should we just move? Ooh, let's do the thing where we put one card here for saving up and one card here for moving. We'll use angel answers once again. We'll try to get maybe 2 cards from each one to kind of tell a story. So should Czar focus on saving up? Okay. Should Czar focus on moving? And this one's not put in the right way, so we fix it. Okay, should Czar focus on moving? Okay. Just one. Okay. Now, should Czar focus on saving up? Whoa. Or now focus on moving? Okay, we got 3 here. Okay, they're being so funny with this Czar. I can't even make this up. They say for saving up, they say meditation brings answers. They also say there's something better. So there's already something better, a place that's better suited for you guys than where you're at now. But that's not to say to move tomorrow. Like, I'm not getting that vibe quite yet. But meditation will bring you some answers, especially when you put the intent out there. Or just speak to your dominant guides and just ask, can you give me a sign if we're meant to stay or if we're meant to move? Give me a very clear sign, and I think they will do that. For the should we move pile, we have trust. Trust that this place is already available to you and you'll be able to afford it and you'll be able to do what you need to do. But also, I didn't even see this one. Look for a sign. They're going to send you a sign if moving right now or in the near future is very, what you should do. Word much? I don't word much. Okay. And we also have the situation will improve. So if you are able to move, it looks like your situation will improve. So, for me, it's like they're really just saying, save as you go, but be open to anything. Really, that's what they're showing me. Just really being open to whatever's coming. And then you had mentioned something about a tiny home. Yeah, they're not being clear because I don't think you've quite made up your mind. Dustin's quite made up his mind to what direction you want to go. So they're not giving me the clearest answer yet. Admit your vulnerabilities. So is you staying and saving up, you staying there, because it's out of fear, like, oh no, if we don't save, this will happen, that'll happen. Or if you moving is being made out of a place of fear, make a decision based out of love and feeling secure. That's what they're showing me. Yeah, super foggy because of work. Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. But admitting your vulnerabilities in the moment is really going to help you guys kind of get a handle on what you should do. But I do feel that wherever it is you guys decide to move when the time's right, it's like he's going to be making more money then than he is now, if that makes sense. I don't know if he's doing the same job for the same company or different company, different job. But you also got tune out distractions. So maybe like they're showing me you two just sitting, not laying in bed together, but like sitting on the bed and like, okay, let's just have it all out. Pros and cons. This is the pros of this. This is the cons of this. Pros of that, cons of that. And like really just having a heart to heart, really talking out, what are your main priorities about moving, like, or staying or saving or whatever it is. He has so many options. He's into GIS. He's a pilot. He's interested in combining them. Oh, nice. So he's looking to kind of level up in his job and kind of combine what he's doing. I like that. That's so cool. Let's ask about the tiny home. is tiny home living for Czar and Dustin and Baby Row. Tiny home living. Whew. We have recovery. They're being so vague. I can't with this pile or with this reading for you, Czar. I'm so sorry. I think you had wanted clarity on moving, and they're muddying the waters for you. How funny is that? I mean, it's not funny for you because you're like, I just want an answer. But it's spirit. Spirit's very funny with the way they are. To me, this recovery, it's like you're recovering pieces of yourself, pieces of your soul, reminding yourself why you're doing what you're doing, why you want to live the way you want to live, etc. They love being vague. They really do. But you're recovering pieces of yourself. Like, I'm just seeing releasing even some belief systems, because in recovery, sometimes we have to release addictions, right? Not saying you're addicted to anything, but just limiting beliefs or beliefs about stability and security. There's something really deep running in both your family and I think Dustin's family that have to do with stability, security. I don't know if either or both of you guys moved around a lot as kids, or there's just something with needing to know there's a roof over our heads. That's what they're showing me. I don't know what it is with that message, but I'm going to go to spellcasters and see if we can iron this thing out a bit. For Czar, what does she need to know about this moving? Well, we're thinking tiny home, but would free up funds so we could buy a plot of land. Yeah, lighten your load. I think that tells you a lot what you need to know about the tiny home. It would help lighten your load financially and physically. You couldn't have as many items within the home. So I think it would be a good route to be able to save up and do what you want. But you also have the dreams card. So it's like Spirit's asking you to really, that conversation you and Dustin will have would be to check in with each other's like grandest dreams, grandest wishes, ultimate wish for land or property or home, what that would look like, what that would feel like, where that might be. This is a lot of soul searching energy. But on the bottom here, we also have boundaries. So it feels to me like there's this breaking of boundaries coming into play here about you guys, something about both of your childhoods. Whatever it is about your childhood that's the similarity between the two of you, that's what we're hooking in on for healing and really examining about stability, security, having a roof over our heads. That's what I just keep hearing. So much not moving in our past, so much of being stuck forever. Okay, I get what that, yeah. And with boundaries, it's like you're breaking those boundaries, feeling like you have to live in one place for your 40, 50, 60, 80 years at a time. That's what they're showing me. So maybe you're really breaking free of the bonds of having to live in the same house, for the whole childhood kind of vibe, or, moving forward. I do want to get one from the self-care. They're just saying self-care will bring answers. So I'm going to grab one from Self-Care Oracle as well. Put some of these back. Okay, so we'll get a self-care message for you, Czar, and also for Dustin. So what's a self-care message for beautiful Czar? Okay, I want this one. And also we have one for Dustin. A self-care message for Dustin. Oh, that's too many, but I want this one. This is a whole slab. Okay. So Dustin's was intuition. The number 28 is popping in here. 2 + 8 is 10. The new beginnings card. So he's really going to start feeling more of his gifts come online and feel more tapped into his intuition, which I do feel has been really hard for him. It's not that he isn't intuitive. It's just he doesn't trust it a lot of times. That's what I'm seeing for his. For your self-care, you have connect with the earth. The number 13 is a 4. Just reminding you have that support from your angels, and you will be able to build a solid foundation wherever it is you decide to go. But getting out in nature, connecting in nature, I don't know if there's a way you can take the baby out for a walk in nature or something. He doubts himself so much. Yeah, that's definitely what they're telling me. But he's going to start really owning that intuition and trusting it. And that will really help him when he can kind of clear the fog of not trusting himself. That's going to clear the path for him to know what he needs to do, where he needs to move, what job he needs to be doing, etc. But Czar, connecting with the earth is really going to be beneficial. But because, of course, where you're at and it's kind of coming into winter time or it already is winter time, I'm really being directed to those little plots of crystals here and there on the card. So just connecting with your crystals will help. I just want to get one more self-care message for you, Zara, because I can. So I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna take the top one of this whole slab that fell. Oh no. I think it has to do with just your sacral chakra, really tapping into that sacred sexual energy, the number 44. And of course, I know, you know, who you are. That's kind of a weird, you know, I don't know if weird's the right answer, but, you know, just something to examine, just the whole asexuality thing. Just you examining your own inner self, your own asexuality, what that means for you, what that means for your family, for your home life, etc., and your connection to the earth. These are really going to bring you, God, no. Yeah, but I just think your aversion to that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm articulating this right, but just the, you know, aversion that you have for that may be putting up a boundary or some sort of blockage that it would, you know, just examining it would help clear out some of the mud and muck to really clear the waters for you guys. Not to say change who you are, that's not what they're saying, but just, yeah, wanting to understand it. You articulated the way I was trying to get to it. Yeah, because it's not to say you need to change who you are on a subsexual level or whatever. It's just getting more in tune with understanding why you are the way that you are. Not that there's anything wrong with the way that you are, but just understanding it and what that means for you as a wife, as a mother, as a person, etc. And yeah, clarity needs more healing. Yep. Me too, guys. I agree too. So much. You don't even know. All right. So I know that probably brought more muddy waters and less answers. But I just want to grab one more just to see if Spirit will quit being so vague on some of this stuff. But there are certain questions people answer that no, oh good, Gina Lee is here. I'm so glad. Oh no, don't apologize. That is fine. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you can go ahead and drop your question. I'm going to take one more free question right after Czar. And then Gina Lee, go ahead and post yours after that. So it'll be probably 5 minutes tops. Oh, no, don't worry about it. No worries. Okay, Czar. Yeah, shield yourself. You and your loved ones are safe. So this is another theme. This could just be knowing that you're safe. Absolutely, I agree completely. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but maybe by understanding it more, I can find out if it's true for me or just an injury. Absolutely, yeah, feeling into it. Because the Shield Yourself card is also coming out, and that really reminds me of that Boundaries card we got. I'm just going to read the prayer on the bottom of this. But it says here, Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. But you also got you and your loved ones are safe. So this is basically reiterating whatever conclusions you guys come to, whatever decision you make, you're safe and it was the right decision. I know it doesn't really say, okay, you're moving tomorrow, or no, you need to save for 4 more years. It's not really giving you, because basically what they're showing us is that you're in control of this. Yeah, prayer will help the situation. Praying to your guides and angels to bring clarity, or, to figure out which one you should do first would really help. So I think that's all they're going to give us as far as clarity on the matter at hand. But, we can try again in a day or two or a week or two and see if we get different answers, right? Okay, so I'm going to take, let's just go ahead and do Gina Lee's question since she is here. And then we're going to take our next free question. So hold your questions for a moment. I'm so sorry. I just want to get Gina Lee's question because we did miss her earlier today on the other live. And I want to make sure I get to her question. My question is, what does Bree think of me? I feel like I took too long to reply because I was recovering from partying, or I'm probably overthinking it. Ha ha. It's a new friendship. I was just trying to tread carefully. Okay. All right. So let's ask about this. What does Bree think of Gina Lee? She did take a while to reply. Okay. So it says your hard work is paying off. I don't think there's anything for you to be worrying about here. Maybe just reaching out and saying, hey, and just explain the situation that I wasn't ignoring you. I was just maybe partied a little hard and I'm recovering. I think she would be very, very understanding of that situation. But let's just see any guidance we have about your friendship. I'm being called to the Sacred Traveler. So we'll see what messages this has for us. Oh, my sister's texting me. I missed it. I got called into work. I am live right now. Again. I have to tell her I'm answering you live. Sorry, guys. I will have to have her find her own link to get over here if she wants to see what I'm doing. Okay, so back to Gina Lee. Okay, let's just get a message about this friendship between Gina Lee, or CL, and Bree. It's funny because the name Bree really triggered something with my sister, and I thought of my sister, and then she texts me. How funny is that? Faraway places. It says, get ready for new horizons. So this feels like a good new friendship. You guys are going to really expand your horizons. You're going to be... And by expanding your horizons, what I mean by that, Gina Lee, is the fact that you're just going to expand into new territory as friends, really finding new levels of friendship beyond, a really close-knit relationship, because I do feel she is one of your soulmates. And again, soulmates don't have to always be a sexual or romantic kind of thing. She feels like a major soulmate, soul sister type of energy. And you're really going to be expanding in that direction of like kindred spirits, soul sisters. Like you can tell each other everything and anything. Like that's the type of vibe I'm getting. I feel like that too. Yeah, it's because you guys have had many past lives together. I'm getting major chills, Gina. Let me grab one from the Starseed Oracle and just see if we can get any information about that. You met her on your birthday. And that's a very significant day to meet somebody. So to me, that just really shows how special this connection is. Yeah, activated earth. I'm getting major chills on my head. Wow, this is so intense. Power lines, power places, ley lines, and trust where you're led. Yeah, you guys have had many lifetimes together, but one of your soul missions together here on this earth is once you guys met, it's like you're spiritually activating each other to level up. And birthday party, she felt called to come and meet me. That's insane. That's amazing. Yeah, but you guys are being activated to level up spiritually. Like you guys both came here for a higher purpose. I bet if you ask her this, and I'm gonna say it to you right now, but I bet when you were young, and you can ask her this as well, when you were young, did you just feel like you were here to do something big? If that resonates with you, it's probably going to resonate with her. It's because you are here to do something big. You're here to flip the script and create a better world. And I'm getting chills again. Yeah, the fact you two are, hey, Melissa Kiefer in the house. That's my sister, everybody. Say hi to Melissa. I texted you live. It was fun. It was a whole thing. Yes, Lightworker energy. Absolutely, Gina. So you two both are starseeds. You're both here. And the fact that you guys met, it's like you activated each other into really leveling up spiritually and becoming better versions of each other, better versions of yourselves by meeting each other. If I could talk, that's what I meant to say. Okay. All right, so now I hope that resonated for you, Gina. Yeah, she's definitely going to understand. It feels like a very soul sister kind of connection. Beautiful energy. Okay, everybody. I still got chills rolling off my head from that one. Yeah, go ahead and post your free questions down in the chat. And yeah, you are overthinking it, girl. Taking too long to reply. No, she totally understands. People get busy. People party a little too hard. My sister would know something about that. Partying a little too hard, taking an extra moment to get back to people. It's so cool. It's all right. All right, go ahead and drop your free questions. You only have to post it once. I'm going to intuitively select the next question. Okay, let's just give it a moment to populate. Yeah, you're already laughing, Melissa. You know what I'm talking about. Later, Czar. Thanks again for hanging out. Yeah, you can donate more, sure. Yeah, all your lovely donations go to help my mom, my sister's mom. Yeah, her house burned down in 2019, and we're trying with all that we can to get her out of that camper and to get her into something permanent. So all of your donations are greatly appreciated and accepted, and thank you so much. Okay, I think we've given it enough time. Let me go ahead and scroll around and let Spirit select the next question. Okay. Miranda Maples, I am being directed to your question. Any idea who I will marry? Well, let's consult the tarot and see what the tarot has to say about that. It's called Working Night Shifts. Yeah, you partied a little too hard. My sister Melissa, she's an ICU nurse in the COVID unit. So a round of applause for Melissa. Yes, donations are very much appreciated. They're going to my mom, says Melissa. What a great person my sister is to do this for mom. Aw, well, you're a great person too. She's working in the COVID unit, you guys. Oh, thank you so much, CL, aka Gina Lee. I appreciate you. So sweet. Okay, but let's go back to whose question was this? I can't remember your name. I can scroll back up. Miranda Maples. Any idea who Miranda Maples will marry? Thank you so much, Miranda. I appreciate you. All right, and it's funny. I don't know if you donated before or after I selected your question, but Spirit wanted it answered from Miranda Maples. Who is Miranda Maples going to marry? Let's pick up on that beautiful, loving energy. Okay. Wow, so we have the Hierophant card already coming out. So this is going to be someone who knows their ish. This person is going to be kind of an authority in their career, high level person with what it is that they're doing. Oh, you donated. Let me just double check here. I'm not seeing anything besides from CL. Oh, you will donate. Maybe I just read that wrong. No worries. Thank you. Yeah, if you donate either Super Chat or PayPal, the PayPal link is in the description box. Thanks again, guys. Yes, but for our wonderful Miranda Maples, this is somebody who really knows what they're doing in their field of work. And the keys, I see the keys here at his feet. Of course, this is a woman in the card, but we're asking about a male energy. I'm going to assume, I shouldn't probably assume. Oh, hi, Sawyer, my nephew. So is this a male presence you're asking about, Miranda? I don't always want to assume because, not everybody's heterosexual. Let's be all inclusive here. But this is somebody who has that authority in the job that they're doing, and they command respect. They're not like an egotistical person. That's not what I'm picking up, but just the air that they exude through their aura, they do command a lot of respect. He loves me too. But they're also someone who likes to keep their private life private. They like a lot of time alone. I feel like this is someone who's very outdoorsy, someone who likes to spend a lot of time in nature, a lot of time by themselves, a lot of time contemplating, planning, all of that stuff. But also Knight of Cups. Somebody who, this person wants to offer you emotional fulfillment in a way that past relationships just haven't done for you. This feels very fulfilling. Someone who's vulnerable with you, emotionally connected, spiritually connected. And I think for you, Miranda, it's like Spirit's saying you haven't really had that in a lot of relationships where you felt really intimately, spiritually connected and emotionally connected and physically and all the other ways to connect. There was usually a spiritual element missing or an emotional element missing. But in your future spouse, this element is going to be there and you're going to feel like this is the perfect person for you. Not a perfect person, but the perfect person for you. What else? Well, that's a lot of damage there on the floor. Let me pick these up 1 second. Stand by. 2 more under this side. Okay. All right. Hey, new subscriber. Hey. Yeah, I'm going to be taking another free question just in a moment. Currently on Miranda's super chat question. Okay, let's try this again, right, Miranda? Okay, what do we need to know about Miranda's future partner? Okay. All right, it's right here. It just flopped up at me. Okay, here we have it. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So what this is saying for me, Miranda, is that you're really going to be doing some healing of those past relationships that you had before this new partnership can really step into your life or be on your radar. So she's touching her heart area. You may be really like healing, really tapping into that heart chakra area, and it's going to create new opportunities for you to meet this future significant other, future spouse. But yes, they do feel like somebody who they're just offering you this emotional and spiritual fulfillment that's like next level, something you've never experienced in a love relationship before. Someone very tapped in and just attuned to your needs, your desires, your wants, your dreams. And your dreams, your spiritual path are all on, they feel very aligned to me, Miranda. Let's get a little bit more information about this person's personality. We have the Saboteur card, but the light attributes say highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring into your life. So this person really calls forth your highest and best version, because this person really has cultivated their highest self, their best potential with that Hierophant card that we were getting. This person is really having you almost when you meet them. And of course you're doing work before you meet them, I feel like, but when you meet them, it's like it's going to trigger something in you to really level yourself up spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, all the things. You're really just going to want to be leveling up. But this person's very supportive of your dreams, of your life, of what's going on for you. And of course, they've already got a poppin' career as well. So it feels good. It feels very stable, a very abundant kind of relationship. So I hope that message resonated with you, Miranda. Okay, let me just make sure I haven't missed any super chats or anyone's anything. I don't think so. Okay. All right, we are ready for our next free question. And of course, if you want a guaranteed question answered, you can go ahead and send a super chat or PayPal donation. Link is in the description. But if, let's see, let's make sure I'm not missing anything. You guys are having all the most amazing conversations here without me. But anyway, if you want to donate, links in description for PayPal or Super Chat, as always. So if you're ready to have your lovely questions answered, go ahead and pop those in the chat right now, and I will intuitively select one. To skip the line, of course, you can always donate. Let me give that a moment. Oh, Gina donated under CL again. Okay, we'll do Gina next after that. So thank you for that reminder, Intuitive Tarot. So we'll do this free question, and then we'll do Gina's question. And thanks again, Gina, for your donation. Okay, give it a moment. Okay, let me see. All right. Oh, R, M, A, and E. There is no list, so to speak, unless you super chat and we get an accumulation of super chats, then I would create a list. As far as the free questions go, I'm just intuitively selecting them each round. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, Alexander Lopez. Alex, I'm being directed to your question. What are your spiritual gifts? Well, let's find out. Okay, for Alex. What are Alex's spiritual gifts? Okay. All right, we got one, we got two. Okay, so you do have many spiritual gifts, Alex, and of course you are pretty young, so these, spiritual gifts may take time to come online. I mean, as an example, I'm 38, and I didn't know until probably 4 years ago that I had a mediumship ability. Of course, I knew maybe on a subconscious level I could connect with specific crossed over loved ones or specific people, but I just didn't want to admit that to myself. So it may take you time to really see gifts playing out in your life, Alex. But with the gifts from God card here, it says, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So you're really going to start, when you put the intention there that you're ready to have more of your spiritual gifts come online, you will receive more of these spiritual gifts. But I do say be careful. Make sure that you can handle what it is that you're asking for, because a lot of times when you have a spiritual gift, you have to work really hard to shut it down if it's something that's just interfering in your 3D life. But a lot of times spiritual gifts can enhance your 3D life and really help you level up. So, just asking your guides and angels to bring online whatever gifts you're ready for, that's what I'm seeing here. But a lot of times, I just heard that Spider-Man saying, with great power comes great responsibility. And a lot of times when we are young, we just don't have the capacity to be as responsible as we can be when we get wiser, get older. So of course, Spirit is working with us to allow what needs to come online, when it needs to come online, how much of it, etc. But they're just showing me, they're like, have some fun, do your meditation, really tap into what it is you're doing. But you also have the passion card. It says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Of course, you are pretty young, so just your passion for life, passion projects, creative things that you're creating or making. But Alex, you really do have this motivation and fire within you to create some major, amazing works of art throughout your lifetime. Have to go look back at this. Yeah, you will have to go look back at this. But yeah, they have some cool messages for you. So I think that's a good starting point for you, Alex. So I hope it resonated when you watch it back. And thanks again for your question. Oh, Jasmine, thank you so much for your donation. And since we are done with the free question, we can move right into Jasmine's question. My name is Jasmine. I want to know what's coming toward me in love. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for your donation. And I know I sound like a broken record, but these donations, thanks again, everybody. Your donations go to help my mom, whose house burned down in 2019. And she's still living in a camper, and we're trying to get her out of the camper. So thank you guys for your donations. Every little bit helps get her closer to where we would love her to be. Okay. Oh, no. That's right, Gina. I'm so sorry, Jasmine. Gina was next. See, I totally spaced that out. Thank you for the reminder, Intuitive Tarot. So Gina Lee, dear Gina Lee, what was your dear question? I just want to make sure. And then Jasmine will do your question after that. I just want to make sure Gina's still here. But yes, okay, should you retype your question? Was your question about Bree, or was this a new question? Because I only saw the one about Bree, what she thinks of you. And we kind of answered that one already, but if you want to get more in depth with that, we can. Unless you had a different question that I totally missed somehow, go ahead and post that. Thanks, Jasmine, for understanding. Yeah, I'm just like, ooh, let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. Okay, it was about Bree. Just more in depth. Okay, we can do that. Where am I being directed? Somewhere over here. Ooh, spellcasters. Okay, so what does Bree think of Gina? Okay, what else does Bree think of Gina? Okay, wow. So yeah, there is this sense of forgiveness. So it's like you can do a lot of damage in the relationship and she'll forgive you. Like she has this very forgiving heart. Not that you're purposely or doing anything to, do anything that needs cause for forgiveness, but this also to me feels past life stuff, residual. There was a past life when you two were sisters and one of you died prematurely. I feel like it was you, Gina, and she really didn't forgive you for leaving her. Like that's what I'm feeling. This past life is very, very prevalent in my mind right now. But she may work on forgiving you even in this life. But to me, she feels like a very understanding, very forgiving type of person. But then with the freedom card, it's like, see, this girl here is in a cage. There's a little dragonfly bringing her the key. You make her feel free as far as spiritual stuff goes, as far as like, deepest thoughts, innermost thoughts, and who she is on an authentic level. Not just the person that we all portray ourselves to be out in public or whatever, but it's like, you give her the freedom to be her true authentic self, and she really appreciates that about you. And I think she does much the same for you because you two are very mirror of each other. Very, like we were saying, soulmate connection there. And spiritually, especially, like you two can talk like long, deep conversations about like conspiracy theories, aliens, spiritual topics, and it just doesn't get old. Like, you guys are very, yeah, Gemini and Sag, you guys are opposites on the zodiac sign. You guys opposites attract, really, but you guys really aren't even opposites. As far as I can see, you guys are very mirror image. So much of the way she's lived her life and the way you've lived your life lines up, or you guys have very similar dreams or very similar wishes in life. That's just really what I'm seeing. But yeah, you guys are very, it's very past life connection that I'm seeing for you two. I do want to get one more card from the Healing Angels, or Healing with the Fairies, actually. Okay. For Gina, about Bree, what does Bree feel for Gina? Whoa, okay. Yes, trust your intuition. So you already know how she feels. Like, deep down, you know this is a strong soul sister kind of connection, and you're drawn to her right away, and I think she was drawn to you right away, why she shows up at your birthday party. It feels very destined to be. But trusting your intuition, her trusting her intuition to be vulnerable with you, because I don't think she just opens up to just any old friend about these more spiritual types of things. I think she is a little bit scared sometimes to say what she's thinking, but with you, she can just say what she's thinking and know you're not going to judge her, and she really appreciates that. And also, this one didn't want to go in. Higher consciousness, yeah. Intuition, higher consciousness. You two are just leveling each other up spiritually, and it's really like high consciousness, very 5D energy, very light worker energy, where you two are just really, it's like your energy, you being around her, and her energy, her being around you. It's like you two are like buzzing each other, leveling up. Like, she makes you want to be better, you make her want to be better. It's just like level up, level up, level up, level up, and you keep like pulling each other up to a higher vibration. Incredibly accurate. I appreciate this so much. You're so welcome. Yeah, both of your energies are very clear. That's why it's so easy to tap into this. And I got major chills last time, and I'm starting to get them again. Your energy is just very infectious in a good way. It's like a good pandemic, very infectious. But yes, you guys, it's a strong sisterhood. It's only going to keep getting better is what they're showing me. There's nothing to worry about. But of course, if you ever feel like you've overstepped or whatever, you can always apologize, and it feels like everything will be fine. Okay, so we're going to move right into Jasmine's question, and then we will take our next free question. A good pandemic. I'm laughing. Okay, thank you so much, Autumn Norman. I appreciate you. We're going to take Jasmine's question, then we're going to do a free question, and then we're going to do Autumn's question. So thank you so much again for your donation. That's going to go to help my mom. I don't know if you've heard the spiel earlier, but her house burned down in 2019, and she's still living in a camper. So we're hoping to get her out of that camper soon. So thank you for your donation. Okay, so Jasmine, your question. I don't remember if she posted it or not. I think she did when she did the super chat. Oh, what's coming toward her in love? That's right. So for Jasmine, what's coming toward Jasmine in love? And I hope you're still here, Jasmine. I think you were just a moment ago. Okay, Jasmine. Oh, thank you so much, Autumn. I appreciate that. All right. Wow, look at this, Jasmine. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So it feels to me like you've made at least an energetic connection. You probably haven't met this person, but it feels like on an energetic level, you've met this soulmate or this person in the astral realm, or when you're asleep or during a meditation. You've connected to this person's energy. So yes, there is a soulmate love connection coming toward you. We'll see if Spirit will give us a time frame, but they just have not been wanting to. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you're going to really be using your intuition and going the extra mile with this person. And you're going to know this person right away. I feel before you even talk to them, you're going to see them and feel their energy really strong. And it's going to let you know that they're worth waiting for. They're worth making the effort and making a relationship out of. Let's just see if we can get a time frame. Sometimes Spirit allows it, sometimes they don't, because this does require, every time we make a decision in life, it changes and shifts the timeline. So just take the timelines that I give you guys with a grain of salt, because with every decision we make, it can bring us farther away or closer to whatever time frame Spirit gives. So I like to always give that caveat before we get time frames. But let's just see what Spirit says for a time frame when you can meet this person, Jasmine. Compromise. So it's like Spirit's like, I might compromise. I do feel like it will be in 2021. And we do have scales here. So it might be during Libra season of 2021. That could be time you really get your head on a swivel, your eyes open to be seeing this person. But again, timelines, time frames, always be ready. Always be ready to see this person come on your radar. But compromise to me just means you're compromising, because I think if you had it your way, you'd want to meet this person tomorrow and just get it going. But Spirit's like compromising with you, like, okay, we'll give you a couple hints, but of course this can't happen right this second. Because I do feel like there is some healing you're doing right now, Jasmine, that's really going to put you in alignment with this person you're looking to meet. But what else does Jasmine need to know about this future soulmate coming into her life? Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. We've got balance. Look at this. And then those scales. I was really drawn to those scales. So they want to really hone in on Libra for some reason, or balancing something, compromising, balance within the relationship. But it says here, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So maybe that's what that compromise is talking about, that it's not going to be the easiest of relationships, but it's going to be amazing because these challenges that you do have come up in the relationship, you are healing. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But this, the challenges that do come up in your relationship are actually just going to help make you feel better. Oh, thank you so much, Gina Lee. We will get you added to the list. Thank you so much. But it's like these challenges, or these, problems. I call problems opportunities. It just sounds better. The opportunities or problems in the relationship are actually designed and meant to help you both level up. The relationship itself is very loving, very supported from Spirit. You guys signed up for this on a soul level. So you're really bringing in someone who's very supportive of you. You're very supportive of them. And it feels good. But also, wow. Oh, wow. So I don't know if this is something you're wanting to have happen in your life, Jasmine, but we've got a young baby here. We got a pregnant lady here. So, yeah, major potential for a family or creating something with this person. A lot of times you don't have to take them literally, but if you would like a family, that's absolutely in the cards with this soulmate if that's what you both choose to do. But I'll just read the card. The Rosetta card says, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So maybe you will meet this person somewhere where there's a lot of children around. I don't know. You want a baby. I really do. Okay, good. I'm so glad. But we also, with this Isaiah card, have, it's written here, it says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So it's 4:44 right now. I just saw that. That might be a time, or just hearing or seeing a lot of 4:44 on the clock, Jasmine. But when you see 4:44 or the number 44, it's just going to remind you that your soulmate is out there and you're bringing them closer every day. Oh, thank you so much, Bad Bee. I appreciate that. So yeah, you definitely have potential to create a family with this soulmate that's coming in for you. And I do think you have the potential to meet this person in 2021. But I do see, like we were saying, just healing, working on you, becoming the best version of yourself, and not to attract someone, but just doing it for yourself. You're really leveling up spiritually and physically and emotionally. You're just wanting to heal from a lot of things that have occurred in your past. And it's really going to serve you in this relationship coming up. So I hope that resonated for you, Jasmine. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Nick Gamer, for your donation. I appreciate that. We will have one of my mods add you to the list. So I think we currently only have Gina and Nick Gamer on the list. Oh, no, and Autumn. So we have Gina Lee, Autumn and Nick Gamer. I don't know if one of my mods has that on a list for me. Okay. Autumn would be after Gina, Intuitive Tarot. So if you can add Autumn's name behind Gina there, then we'll go in the right order. So yes, I think it's time for a free question. So if you're here for a free question, go ahead and pop the question in the chat and I will intuitively select one. I think while you guys let that list populate, I'm gonna go refill my water because it's very low and I'm thirsty. So I'm gonna take a quick drink. And I'm gonna run downstairs. I will be right back. I'll kind of scroll up to the top of this, so only post your question once. Don't feel you have to keep posting it to keep it on the chat. Just one time will do, because I'll scroll back up and just let Spirit direct me down the list. Okay, so I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back to the top of the list. Okay, free questions. Okay. All right, so Ethan is wondering, any more info on my spiritual gifts? Just curious. Okay, let's find out for Ethan. Info on spiritual gifts for Ethan. Okay, we have wait. So this is funny. It says it's not yet time. Things are being woven. So what this means to me, this doesn't mean, oh no, there's no more spiritual gifts. No, they're just waiting for the right time to start manifesting in your life, or for you to maybe do more healing or aging, you know, like I was saying to Alex earlier, how sometimes when we're young, it's like with great power comes great responsibility. And, you know, if I knew the gifts that I would have at age 38 when I was 16, I wouldn't have believed it. But at 16, I wasn't quite capable of handling all the gifts that I would have. So they're basically saying wait to find out more. We can see if we can find out what they are, but these just may not come online for you for a while. Of course, you know, spiritual maturity and all of that. Age is really nothing but a number. We are all souls, very, very old souls, many of us here in the chat. So really, it doesn't have to do with the fact that you're young, but I mean, even certain people of, you know, 50 or 60, they may still be waiting to discover some of their gifts as well. But with the messenger card, oh, wow. Yes, Ethan, I don't know if we discussed this before, but you are a Syrian starseed, or it is a place you've definitely incarnated many times. But Sirius energy, bringing harmony, bring harmony and balance. So that Blu-ray soul, that blue water, that blue color, indigo child, all of that. It's very serious vibes from the star Sirius. Not like Sirius like, this is serious, everybody listen, but serious like this. Spelled like that. Sirius, like the star Sirius. You know, the dog star. But you are a messenger. You do bring information from other realms, and it's real good. Like, it's, to me, eventually, you know, with you wanting to be some sort of counselor, this is the perfect card for you to get with that. You are a messenger. You are bringing divine messages through, and it's amazing. Like, you're going to be able to help so many people with what it is that you're going to be discovering about yourself spiritually, among other things. It feels good. So I hope that answered a little bit more of your question, but they're basically saying, well, just you wait. There's going to be so much more coming for you that you just don't even know at this point. It feels good. Okay. So next we have Gina. Gina, you are up again. And then right after that we have Autumn, and then we're going to take our next free question. Gina Lee says, was my two ex-friends, Emily and Quinn, jealous of me? That's why they did not want to come to my birthday party to celebrate me. I feel they were using money as an excuse. Okay, let's get to the bottom of this. So, let's see. Were Gina Lee's two ex-friends, Emily and Quinn, jealous of her? And that's why they didn't come to the party. Well, we have a romance, so I don't know, maybe they just had their mind on other things and then kind of used money as an excuse. I don't think this is saying that Emily and Quinn were like trying to be romantic with each other, but maybe they were just thinking about, hanging out with boys instead, which is still kind of shady to say, oh, we don't have the money to come up, but no, instead maybe they were hanging out with some guys or something. Let's just see if it's because they were jealous, what the thing was. What do we need to know? These two are sticking out. Okay, so we have unlikely. I don't think they were jealous. I think they probably used the money as an excuse, but they did something else during that time, which is really not that nice. I don't know why they did that, but I don't think it's because they were jealous of you or anything like that. I think they just maybe found something else to do, or maybe even forgot that it was your birthday, which is totally lame. But we have don't stop as well. So it's like they're showing me, like, don't let these two and what they did, like, stop you from being, completely cutting them out. But of course, if you intuitively feel like these two aren't good for you, then do that. But I don't think they had any like major rude ulterior motives. I mean, the way it came off, it felt kind of rude, but I don't think they purposely were trying to hurt your feelings. I know, of course, missing a friend's birthday party, that would be very hurtful, but I don't think they intended to hurt you in the process. But of course, it did hurt you, and you are entitled to your feelings. Let's just see what message Spirit has about these two ex-friends and their friendship. Block them because my birthday is sacred. Yeah. Okay. So it says balance out spirituality and practicality. So for me, it's saying that, if you want to unblock them, that's your prerogative. If you want to keep them blocked, that's also your prerogative. But balancing it out, we've got those scales popping in again. Those when someone else is reading. But it feels to me like they didn't mean to do what they did. But of course, if you view your, hey Amanda, says Mo Khan. Yeah, Mo, it's good to see you. It's been a while. But yes, and I did answer your email, Mo. I know it's been a while now, but I don't know if you got that because your initial email went into my spam folder and I did not see it for a while. So if you missed your message from me or my email, maybe check your spam folder. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's see what else we can uncover about these two friends for Gina Lee. Okay. Show the world the real you. So really, you can be authentically you. And of course, if these two would rather do other things, yes, that's okay, Gina. No worries. Absolutely. But if you feel, that you have to kind of hide pieces of yourself around these two, or almost like they're not really showing you their true selves. I mean, of course, if they're going to skip out on your birthday, especially if they said they were going to be there, or if they had the excuse, oh, we don't have the money, so we can't go. Again, going back to how that feels kind of shady. But really, it's like almost like they're doing you a favor because they kind of showed their true colors. Because you're looking for authentic friends that aren't going to ditch or lie or make up excuses as to why they can't hang out. So I hope that let you know what you needed to know. I don't think they did it on purpose, but you know, you do feel like you have to hide yourself, then, you know, really, are they the type of friends worth having? That's really what Spirit's saying. You know, if you feel like you have to be one way around them that doesn't feel good or authentic, then it's probably best that you block them and just kind of moved on. So that is what I'm seeing. So, okay. Let me see. I can't remember what I answered before this. I think it was a super chat. So I think it's time for our next free question. If not, I'll pick up super chats right after the free question. Either way, we'll figure it out. So I've about a half hour left of this live. I figured I could go live for about an hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes. But after this next free question, we've got Nick Gamer, and then Gina again, and then a free question, and then Mo Khan's question. Okay. Oh, no apologies, Ethan. That's fine. Thank you again for hanging out with us. Okay. So free questions, go ahead and put them in the chat right now, and I will intuitively select one of your free questions and just put it once. We will all see it once. And then after that, I think I had discussed that Nick Gamer is after this free question, and then Gina, and then a free question, and then Mo. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Sachi. Is that how you say your name? Thank you so much. Okay. The character from the movie Brave. Yeah, was her name Merida or something like that? Yeah, I only wish I was that cool. Oh, hey, Nikki. Yeah, we will get to your question right after this free question selected. And your question, Nikki, was what is your gift? So we will get right into that after this question. Okay, Charlotte Lake, I'm being directed to your question. What guidance for me, please? Okay, we're going to ask Archangel Michael for Charlotte. Any guidance for Charlotte? Okay, for Charlotte. Any guidance for Charlotte? Okay, we've got guarded and protected, and we've also got be gentle with yourself. So you may have been going through some stuff lately, Charlotte, where you maybe have been beating yourself up for something you did or didn't do the right way. You know, what is right anyway? But just be gentle with yourself, especially with these energies that are going on right now. I mean, these are very transitional energies. It's very, you know, hit and miss. One minute we're really happy, the next minute we're crying or we're sad. So if you've been feeling all over the place, just know you're in good company, because many light workers, star seeds, earth angels, whatever labels we want to put on these things, a lot of us are feeling those energies right now. So just be gentle with yourself as you make any changes or new decisions in your life. And just know that you are guarded and protected. Your angel, your guardian angel, is stepping forward to let you know you're very protected. So if you feel like you're in this lack mentality, or that you're not safe, or you're not secure, you're not stable, your spirit guide, your angels, they want you to know that you are safe, you are protected. And especially if you're trying to make a decision, like to kind of go in a new path or in a new way, Spirit is just letting you know that you are protected as you make any of these changes in your life that you're wanting to make. And also, a new start is coming. So especially if you've been feeling a little out of it, or like things are just stressful or really stuck or stagnant, there's a new fresh beginning coming for you, Charlotte. And it feels really exciting. Something you can really be excited about life again. That's what it feels like to me. And one more. Nothing is yet set in stone. So if you feel really stuck in a situation, just know you're not stuck. Nothing is set in stone. You have that new beginning coming, and you're really going to make the most of it, I see. So I hope that resonated for you, Charlotte. Oh, thank you so much for your donation, Canary. We'll have you added to the list as well. Okay. So Nikki, your question was, what are your gifts? What is your gift? Okay, we will find out right now. Being drawn to this deck and the other deck. I got my eye on two of them. Okay. Your main question is my two. Oh. I thought we were asking about gifts. Okay, so your main question is that your two past loves re-entering, one Libra I don't want, and the one Aries I do. Will the Aries be a fruitful relationship? I can't discern the energy. Okay. All right. So let's figure out this energy with the Aries. Okay. What does Nikki need to know about the energy of this Aries? Any intentions? What this relationship could be like? We've got two of them coming out. Okay, oh wow. So it feels good. We've got honeymoon and children. Even if this isn't on your like immediate radar, this could be very long-term potential for this Aries relationship to eventually come back into your life and work out. I do see there is potential there. So the fact that you're intuitively kind of being guided in that direction, it feels good. But let's see. Oh, Autumn, I'm so sorry. Yes, I wanted you added to the list, and I see we don't have that. I do apologize for that. I will get right into your question after this one. So I do apologize that we got you skipped like that. Yes, I do apologize for that. Yes, you were, I think you were after Gina, I think. Or, wait, you were after Gina a bit ago. Okay. All right, so. All right, for Nikki, about this Aries, what do we need to know about her connection with this Aries, this ex or past Aries? Oh, we're through your question. We're in the middle of it. Nikki, we'll just go ahead and finish it up. But we've got only time will tell. And I'm really being directed to this heart here, Nikki. So there may be some things that happen in your relationship with this Aries that you're still not over, that this Aries still isn't over, that you're really going to be healing from, and that will be able to help you move forward in time, because there's a sense of healing that needs to take place on both fronts. So I just want to make sure, let me grab one more about your connection to this Aries in this love list, love life. I read list here. There is no free list. I'm checking out this, or I'm checking out. See, I can't even talk. I am actually just intuitively selecting a free question, and we're going to do 2 rounds of super chat, and then I select a free question. That's kind of how we've been doing things. Okay, for Nikki and her Aries, what do we need to know? That's too many. But there is this sense of healing already. And we also have, this feels like another healing energy as well. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So yes, the reconciliation with this Aries, there is that sense of healing what had transpired in the past on both of your fronts. And when you guys can both do that healing and move through it, and I'm also being directed to maybe remove those energetic cords that this other relationship that the first time around with this Aries, that created, that energetic cord that created, you can remove that. You can go and find a cord cutting meditation, but I don't say to cut the cord because it leaves the roots. And like a weed, those roots stay there, and then the weed grows back thicker and hardier than ever. So do a cord removal. You can find a cord cutting meditation, but instead of cutting it, imagine it being removed by the roots, and that will get you the benefit you're looking for to heal from the past of what transpired with this Aries situation. Then you can create a new cord of new opportunities, a whole new relationship where that is. But I do still think this is contingent on him wanting to do the healing around your relationship. I feel like you're on board, but it kind of is contingent on if he is on board to do the healing of your past relationship that could lead to children and a honeymoon eventually. So I hope that answered your question. I do see a major potential there, for sure. For sure, Nikki. Okay. So Autumn, you are next. Go ahead and post your question, Autumn. Oh, Nikki, what's your gift? Let's ask that real quick. And then Autumn, go ahead and post your question and we'll get into this. Okay. Wow, spread your wings. So, Nikki, you have the gift to not hold back from what it is you're here to go after. You have the gift of going in, and of course, the timing has to be right for anything, because like this, example with your Aries, maybe the first time things weren't quite right, but when you have the timing right, things really work out for you. And you are ready. You are ready to step into something new with this spread your wings card. But let's just see if we can get something from the Divine Life Purpose Oracle. From Nikki, her gift. Author. I don't know, Nikki, if you are interested in writing, but it says here, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So if you're interested in writing or becoming an author, you have major, major potential to be an amazing writer, an amazing author, someone who can actually publish something and possibly make a career out of it. That's what I see. That's what I see. Okay, so is Wonderful Autumn still in the house? I know we skipped her, but I want to make sure we've got her question, because her question is now. And then after Autumn's question, we're going to be asking for you to post your free questions. So just hold on to your free questions for a moment, and then we'll be getting into Autumn's question after I get some chapstick. I have about 25 or so minutes left before I need to check out and go do some self-care, feed myself again, and feed the dogs. Okay, Autumn wants to know, who is my soulmate? Is it who I think it is? Also, anything Spirit wants to bring up or say to me. Okay, so let's just ask first and foremost if this soulmate is who you think it is. Is Autumn's soulmate who she thinks it is? Ooh, that didn't want to go back. We have reconsider, but this doesn't mean that this person isn't a soulmate, because we have multiple soulmates within our lives. Our parents can be soulmates, our children, our friends, our significant other. There are lots of ways soulmates can be in our lives, but I feel as far as romance goes and a love partnership, this person you're asking about absolutely could be a soulmate, but I think it's more a soulmate that's going to be a friend kind of energy. But again, only use your intuition on that. But let's see, let me break down your question further. Let's see where I can find your question. I know you just posted it. I'm already losing it. Okay. My dog is sniffing under the door. But we can ask who your soulmate is. So if this person that we're kind of describing here, Autumn, sounds like the person you're thinking, then use your intuition on that. Okay, we have the addict card. So this person may have had addiction issues in the past. I don't feel like this is something they're currently working through or that's current in their life. But it says here, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So this person, the soulmate that you will end up with, at least the next one, it feels like someone who's going to help you recognize and confront your addictive behavior, maybe spending too much time on your phone or social media or something like that. But this person really helps bring out, you know, the things in you that you'd rather just ignore or not, you know, maybe even suppress, but they bring them to light so you can actually do the healing. Hey, Deanna, welcome back. We also have the Seeker card. So this soulmate is somebody who has a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So this person may be interested in getting to the bottom of things. They may be someone who loves unsolved mysteries or true crime stories, somebody who just really likes to get to the bottom of things, and I call them the detectives. I do have time. Yeah, Deanna, I'm going to be on for probably another 20, maybe 30 minutes or so. Before I go do all the things I need to do. But yeah, Autumn, this person feels like someone who just wants to get to the bottom of things, but I'm going to get some information from the tarot as well. Describing your soulmate. Just let us know what we need to know about Autumn's romantic soulmate. Okay, these three want to come out. Okay, wow. So we have the Sun card. Beautiful Sun. So this person could be, I know Leo is ruled by the Sun, or the Sun is ruled by Leo, I guess I should say, or vice versa, whatever it is. But this person could be a Leo, or they could have their Sun in a fire sign. It feels like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But also with this Queen, but this person is, I should slow down for Autumn. This soulmate person is someone who really lights up your life. You feel so good. You feel like a kid again. That's what I'm being directed to say. They make you feel so young. Even if you are young, they just make you feel lighthearted and happy, and like the problems of adulthood don't exist because you feel so good hanging out with this person. And then with the Queen of Swords, This person is someone who speaks their truth. Going back to that seeker card, they're not going to sit there and sugarcoat things. They're going to speak their truth. They're probably going to do it in a loving way, but they're not going to hide the truth of what's going on by, just masking it. They're going to speak the truth. If they don't like someone, boy, that person knows it. Like, that's the energy that this soulmate of yours has that I'm really picking up. But then with this Nine of Cups, this is someone who really goes after what it is they want in life, and they really make their own dreams come true. When I'm being directed back here, this person's like, to me, this feels like this person won all these trophies. So this soulmate that you're asking about, they could be someone who's won a lot of trophies, or someone who's just on top of their game in their career, or whatever it is they do. If they play a sport, they're really good at that sport. But that's just kind of some general things I'm picking up about your soulmate, Autumn. But let's see the rest of your question. Also, anything Spirit wants to bring up or say. So we'll grab a message from your spirit guide as well. But I hope that message resonated. If that sounded like the person you were wondering about, then I would say use your intuition. It probably was that person. But if it sounds like someone totally different, this feels like a different soulmate. So use your own discretion, your own intuition with that, Autumn. Let me just put these ones away, and then we will get a general message for you. Anything Spirit wants you to know. Where am I being directed? Okay. The Gateway Oracle for Autumn. What does Autumn need to know? What are Autumn's guides? Angels want her to know. Renewing your life. So it says, radiant vitality is filling my life. And this person is pushing all this clutter off the cliff here. So you may be doing a lot of re-examining people in your life, situations. Oh, thank you guys so much for your donations, Deanna and I Speak My Truth. I appreciate that, and we will get you added to the list. Thank you, Intuitive Tarot. I appreciate that. But Autumn, you're just really reviewing, what habits are no longer serving you, what relationships are no longer serving you, what items in your wardrobe or around your home are no longer serving you, and you're getting rid of them to make room for something new. That's really what Spirit wants you to know right now. Okay, so I hope that resonated for you, Autumn. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take our next free question. So if you have a question you'd like answered for free, go ahead and pop it in the chat right now. And if you sent a super chat, I will read the next two on deck. We've got Gina and Mo on deck after this free question. So have your questions ready, and we'll roll right into your questions. But if you want your question answered for free, now is the time to go ahead and put that in the chat one time, and I will intuitively select your question. Oh, thank you so much. I Speak My Truth. Thank you. And the background, yes. We have a lot of fun around here with the fairy lights. Thank you. I feel like this light is so bright today. I made it brighter. Oh, that feels better. My makeup is literally melting off my face because I've been in front of a computer talking to people since 11 a.m. and it's now 5:15, 5:14. I'm very red now. I swear I'm not that red in real life. Maybe my hair is, but not my face. Yes, I went live earlier today, and then I had my critique group for my writing group, and now I'm back live again with a quick lunch thrown in there. My dog is sniffing under the door. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a moment. I think I'm going to go open the door to let my dog out. So if you have a question that you'd like answered for free, go ahead and put that in the chat right now. Go ahead and type out your question, and I'll be right back in about 10 to 30 seconds, depending how quickly I can run downstairs and open the door, and I'll be right back. So get your questions in the chat. All right, guys, I just left the door open. So after this question, I'm going to have to go down and close the door because it is winter time here in Montana. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, RMANE. I appreciate that. Okay. Yes, it was that hot light hitting me. You're right, Intuitive Tarot. Okay, let me scroll back up and see if there's any questions. Okay. Okay. Quincy Curls, I'm being directed to your question. Next life turn. I love that question. Let's just see your next life turn or what to expect next for Quincy Curls. What's next ahead for Quincy Curls? Next life turn. Ooh, we got 2. Wow. So we have endless possibilities and sacred reverence. What amazing cards. What amazing energies coming to you. I feel this sense of renewal. We have the number 38 here, which 3 plus 8 is 11. This awakening code. You're awakening more to your spiritual gifts, to your potential, to you're awakening to the fact that you maybe have been settling for less than you deserve. That's really what they're showing me. And then you have another 11 with the number 47. So you have the number 1111. Awakening code. So you may be seeing a lot of 1111 on the clock, Quincy Curls, or you're being called to step more into your spiritual gifts or who you came here to be, your soul purpose, etc. So now they're directing me over to the life purpose oracle. Maybe get some direction on your life purpose. But with sacred reverence, you're really stepping into who you are on a more soul level. What else do you need to know? Wow, oracle cards. So it says here, you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So Quincy Curls, I don't know if you yourself have and use oracle cards, but it feels to me like it would be a very innate gift, something you could do, a gift you were born with. So if that's not something you've tried out before, maybe try it out because you have the gift of reading the cards. And if it does resonate, just keep going with that. But with this endless possibilities, it's like the choice is yours as far as what it is you're creating in your life and what it is you're here to do. Like you have lots of possibilities. I'm gonna grab one from the Work Your Light Oracle. Quincy Curls. Does Quincy Curls need to know? Next steps, next up in life. We have leap. You go first. Universe will catch you. So this is that Fool energy, taking that leap of faith to just know that you're protected, you're guided, and you can take the leap into those endless possibilities that you know are underlying your energy. And oh, you're so welcome, Autumn. I didn't see that until just now. Thank you. You are so welcome. But the universe is going to have your back as you make these transitions. It feels like you're stepping more into who it is that you authentically are, Quincy Curls. So you're done playing small. You're done trying to pretend you're someone you're not. And especially where it is in the area of your career or work or what you want to do for a living, that's really what they're showing me. You're stepping out of feeling like you're not as good as other people and really stepping in and owning your power. That's what they're showing me. So I hope that resonated for you. Okay. Riley B, have you ever considered working for a casino? Not yet. I don't really live. I mean, I guess they do have a lot of casinos where I'm at, but no casinos really where they deal it. I don't know. Lots of Keno and poker machines. Okay, so our next 2 super chats are somewhere here. Okay, we have Gina once again, and then Mo. Oh, and then Gabby XO just donated. Thank you so much. We will get you on the list as well. Gabby XO, can you add her to the list, Intuitive Tarot? I would appreciate that. Awesome. Okay. So Gina, you are next. And then on deck is Mo. And then we're going to take a free question. And then, yeah, you donated. I got it, girl. Thank you so much. So we're going to take a free question after our next 2 super chats. And I think I might take one more free question after that one, and then I'm going to probably have to wrap this up just to get through the rest of the super chats and be able to log off of here so I can take some time to take care of myself before everybody gets home. Okay, so Gina wants, okay, last minute, but I can show up at 7 now. Wait, oh, I missed something. Okay. Okay, should I go to the music video shoot at 5 p.m.? I would be showing up late, but it's not paid. I do feel called to show up because of connections, but I don't know if it's worth it since I'm finding out. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see if it'd be worth your time to show up at 5 p.m. For Gina Lee, would it be worth her time to show up to music video shoot at 5 p.m.? Okay. All right, so we have compromise. So I think that's a yes. To me, I'm getting a yes. And don't stop. Yeah, that's a definite yes. It'd still be worth your while because you may meet someone there that could be a friend. Or you may make a connection there that you wouldn't have made if, you know, you didn't go. So I'd say definitely check it out. Definitely go. And let's just see what word of advice they have for you in going to the music video shoot. The terminology for Gina. Going to, last minute, but I can't show up at 7 now. But I can show up at 7 now. Okay, so just let's see what you need to know about this shoot. We have 3 cards popping out. Nothing is set in stone. Expect powerful change and take time to breathe out. So I do feel like it's worth your time. At the very least, it's going to be a fun time. You're going to maybe meet some new friends or just get in with some cool energy. And it feels like you still will be able to be on camera if that's something you're wanting to do. So I'd say go for it. There's really supportive energy here. Even if you do have to show up late, do it. Yeah. Thanks again, Gina. I hope that answered your question. Okay. So Mo, you are next. I hope you're still here, Mo. You're so welcome, Gina. Anytime. Thank you for all your donations. Grab a drink of water. I am going to go close my door. The dog probably came in by now. So Mo, if you can have your question ready, and those of you who are here for free questions, have yours ready to post after we do Mo's question, and I'll be right back. Okay. Nope, my dog is still outside. Okay, Mo, are you still here? Is Mo still here? Mo, it is your turn. Okay, maybe I'm lagging or you guys are lagging. I'm not sure, but I'm not seeing anyone in the chat doing much of anything. Can you put 333 if you can hear me, see me? We're still current. Deanna's still here. Oh, good. Okay, so Mo, we're not hearing from Mo. So Canary, go ahead and post your question. Oh no, Mo's got his question, or her question. We've got Mo's question. So we'll do Mo's question, and then we'll do the free question, and then we've got Canary, and then we've got Deanna. Okay. All right, Mo wants a general read. Okay. Let's see. Where am I being directed? I'm being directed over here. Starseed Oracle. Okay. I do see your question now. Thank you so much, Mo. Whoa. Okay. I'll try this again. Okay. For Mo. What does Mo need to know? I just love saying that. What does Mo need to know? Okay, so we have here, all paths lead home. Beautiful. And it says inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So you may really be coming into this point where you're feeling really intuitive, really tapped into your higher self, and just really like trusting your intuition. Because I think sometimes you have trouble trusting the information and guidance that you're receiving from spirit and from your higher self. I see you're coming into this time, though, where you're really going to start noticing that your intuition really is on point and that you're going to start trusting that. Then we have the whale and orca. Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. So you're really speaking your truth with that, sharing your sound. And also, maybe you're making music or listening to a lot of music. Something to do with music is really important for you coming up. You're just really feeling more in tune with your, wow, I'm blue, then I'm pink, then I'm red. Sorry about the lighting situation. Eventually I want to get my actual camera hooked up so I don't have to use the webcam. But of course I keep doing these lives because now I know what I can do. But when I first got called to do the lives, I'm like, well, I don't know how to do lives. And then Archangel Michael said, no, you're doing it anyway. So I just jumped in. I need to figure out how to get my mic, my big camera up here. If you guys can see it. That camera, among other, I got another big camera over there. I need to figure it out. Oh, you are making music. That's amazing. Yeah, so frequency sound, I don't know if it's has to do with like binaural beats or a spiritual type of music. I don't know, but it feels very divinely guided, divinely inspired. But let's just see what else with this life purpose oracle that Mo needs to know. What else? Okay. We've got the children card. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So I don't know if the music you're making is something children would be interested in listening to or something that could help heal children, but it feels very supportive of helping children in some way, this music. Oh, that's a secret. Okay, I will let you keep your secret. We're not calling you out. Okay, got him. But we also have the flowers card. It says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So just feeling more natural, really being connected to nature is going to help you channel this beautiful music into reality. Also your nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So even just blessing your food, or as you're preparing your food, you're infusing it with loving energy. And I know that sounds cheesy and woo-woo, but man, does it work. You're infusing it with love and nourishment, and it's really going to benefit your body as you create this music, as you do what it is you're doing. Environmentalist card, it says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. And to me, this really does go hand in hand with children. So maybe you're using natural sounds within your music. Sounds of the river. I'm really hearing like a river flowing by. Or sounds of nature in some way to really infuse your music. But it's something that I feel that children really will enjoy. Especially children, but of course adults as well. But that's really what I'm seeing for you. That's what Spirit wanted you to know. So if you're already doing the music, then keep on going because it's awesome. For sure. Okay, Mo, I hope that answered your question. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take our free question. And then we've got Canary and Deanna. And then I could probably do one more free question after that. And then we'll do I Speak My Truth and then Gabby XO. And then as long as no other super chats come in, I will probably close out the live at that point. So I think I have enough that I can get through it here over the next 15 or so minutes. So I can still take a bath and relax before everybody gets home. Okay. Give you guys a moment. Maybe while I let you get your questions, I'll go see if my dog finally came in and I'll go close the door. Since it is winter time and all. I'll be right back, guys. swear my dog just wants me to work out today. Now both of my dogs are outside. Oh my gosh. That was an amazing answer. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, you're so welcome. Very, very welcome. Okay. We've got questions pouring in. How awesome. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that email. I sent it. It's been a while now, at least maybe 2 or 3 weeks. But I can resend something. If you want to resend an email, I can resend an email to you. Okay. Still out of breath from running up and down the stairs again. Okay, intuitive tarot. Will Elle and I fix the situation between us before the year ends, or should I just move on for good? I'm really confused by how she's acting toward me. Okay, let's just ask first and foremost if you will fix the situation before the year ends. We have success. It feels like you will be successful. I just feel like one or the other of you just felt, now I'm getting chills. One or the other of you felt like you weren't being heard, or like someone was like purposely trying to hurt your feelings, but I don't think that was the case. I think maybe there was a misunderstanding at play, or one kind of expected one thing, but the other one did another kind of vibe. It doesn't feel purposeful, whatever this was. It feels like a misunderstanding of some sort. Even if someone called someone else a name or something like that, but it says here, listen to your intuition. But success, I mean, to me, that feels like you'll be able to work this out. I don't feel like this is someone you should move on from. I really don't. I feel there's a lot of beauty that's to be had within this relationship. And it feels like there's still lessons both of you are learning on a soul level by being together. But let's just see what the romance angels say as well. Oh, Lindsay. Lindsay's the name. Okay. All right, so what does Intuitive Tarot need to know about connection with Lindsay? Okay, so we have 2. Yeah, this is a soulmate connection. This is someone you've been lifetime after lifetime. Oh, you're separated right now. Separate right now. Okay, so, but this is somebody you've been in lots of past lives with, and of course, you're still learning lessons in this life as well. But you also have the trust card coming up, so there may have been this broken trust, or where one or the other of you thought that the other one was stepping on their trust, or overstepping their trust even. But it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith that if you want this thing to work out, it absolutely can. But if it's something you're just kind of over and done with, that's your call as well. Because someone is a soulmate doesn't mean you have to be with them forever. It's your call. Listening to your intuition will bring you the answers that you seek, Intuitive Tarot. And I do feel you'll be able to work this out, though, by the end of the year. That's what this is feeling like to me with the success card. I love your energy. Oh, thank you so much, Stevani? I don't know how you say that. Thank you so much. Yes, I do feel she's my twin flame. Yes, then there was that soulmate connection. So absolutely there is, you know, this feeling of connection between the two of you. So listen to your intuition, but I do feel as long as you're both willing to put in the work and have the long conversation about whatever it was that transpired, I feel like you both will be able to see things from the other person's perspective and work things out, at least for now. That's what I see. Okay. All right. So I hope that answered your question. And my list, we have a list somewhere here. Scroll up again. Let's see. Okay, so we have Canary and Deanna. So Canary and Deanna. Canary, if you're here, post your question. And then Deanna, you are on deck after Canary. And then we're going to take another free question. And then we're going to take I Speak My Truths question. And then Gabby's question. And then we're going to do a general to kind of close it all out. So if you're here for the free questions, you do have one more opportunity if you can hold tight through Canary and Deanna. Okay. So Canary wants to know, when I move next, will I be able to get my own place in a new area, or will I have to stay in some type of temporary accommodation again? Okay. So we'll do one pile for getting your own place, and then 1 pile for temporary accommodation. So when Canary moves next, will they be able to get their own place? When they move next, will they get their own place? Okay. And when they move next, for the next pile, will they have to be in a temporary housing situation? When they move, will they have to be in a temporary housing? Okay. Well, when you move next, we have the Be Assertive card. So stand your ground. And then for temporary accommodations, we have Reconsider. So to me, it does feel like you will have your own place the next time you move. You'll be able to have your own place. Even if you are, they're showing me now maybe you're roommating up with people or moving in with someone, but it's not like, oh, this is just me moving in with someone. This feels like both of you are making the decision to be roommates or to live in the same house, and each of you pay a specific amount, that kind of thing. So it's actually easier to do if you have a roommate rather than just you paying full rent and all of that. But that's what I'm seeing for your question, but we can get some information just about when you move. If there's anything Spirit wants you to know about the move coming up. If that's my dog in the hallway or another shadow figure, I can never tell these days. Okay. Canary, when they move, what do they need to know about the move? Okay, yeah, nothing is set in stone. So there's still some decisions that you need to make, maybe some financing that needs to come through or some time that needs to pass before Spirit will really unlock what's going on for you. But nothing's set in stone. If you want your own place, you have the ability to go in that direction, absolutely. But let's just see if Spirit will give us anything else in that regard. Yeah, have faith in your dreams. So have faith that if you want your own place, have faith that that's a possibility for you, and you will see it actually come to fruition. So I hope that answered your question, Canary. And Deanna, you are up next. Okay. My guides confirm that the person I'm thinking of is my person and I'm theirs, but I'm not sure what that means. Is this connection romantic or just a platonic soul connection? Well, let's just ask if this is a more romantic soul connection. Is this connection Deanna's having with this person a romantic? Whoa, we got two. We got two. Okay, wow. So we have a year from now and we have the answer no. But to me, this feels like maybe that this isn't like, no, this isn't the person. That yes, it is the person, but no, now is not the time. That's what I'm getting from this. That maybe a year from now, the conditions will be right for you to be with this person on a romantic level. But that's not to say that in the meantime, you can't be really good friends and really be getting to know this person. But let's just tap into the potential of this relationship. We're separated now. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the timing's just not on right now. That's what I'm getting. But let's just see potential for this relationship. Wow. Yeah, look. We've got separation and then wedding. So, I mean, separated now. That's what we've got going on here. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And maybe that's where that year from now card was coming in. My dog Judy's coming to say hi. No, that is Judy. Judy's 16 years old. She's an old lady. But yeah, Deanna, it says time apart from your partner's on the horizon. So you're already in this kind of separation right now. So to me, it just feels like it might continue for a while. And within a year, hey, Judy, within a year though, not that you're married within a year, but within a year, you're going to start seeing this person see you in another way, in a more romantic way. I was dreaming about, this is a person I was dreaming about too. I feel they are my twin flame. Yeah, there is a definite connection in the future, for sure. That's what I'm seeing. Judy, come on. I might have to go see if my other dog's in real quick here in a second, but let's just see. Yeah, but that's the scenario I'm really seeing with this twin flame, with this soulmate connection for you. Yeah, let's just get a little bit more guidance from the Lover's Oracle about this person, this connection, this possible twin flame, soulmate person. Wow, we've got manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So trust your heart. Trust that you're on the right path and trust that things are working out in divine timing. That is really what they want you to know. What can I do in the meantime? Okay, let's find that out. What you can do in the meantime. I'm going to go with this deck. Thank you so much for your donation, Alexandra. We will get you on the list. Sorry, my dog knocked the light. This is why I keep the door closed, but I do need to go downstairs and close the actual door of the house because the dog is still outside, I think. Deanna and this person, what can she do in the meantime while she's waiting to call this person in? Okay, we've got the Yvonne card. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So really bonding with the pet will really help you, I think, with this energy. But then with the Athena card here, it says, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits yourself and others. So you're really stepping into your own power. That's what this is showing me. But your connection with the earth and with animals is really going to enhance over this next year or so. And spending time in nature or spending time with your pets. If you don't have pets, if you have friends with pets, parents with pets, any pets that you're really connected to, even if they're not yours, it will benefit you just spending time with animals and seeing how amazing that bond is with animals. I'll grab you a sacred self-care oracle as well, Deanna. Wow, yes, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Okay, we also have the Build Strength card coming out for you. So just kind of getting your groove on, stepping into some sort of new workout routine or just getting more active, getting out in nature, especially if you can do that, would really make you feel good about yourself. But then with this number 6, it's that unconditional loving energy. Really being that mother to your own inner child is really going to help you get through the time till you get in union with this person. That's what I see for you, Deanna. So I hope that brought you some guidance. Put these away. I am going to run downstairs real quick, guys, and close that door. So if you, let's see. So if you have a free question you would like to ask, go ahead and pop that in the chat one time. And I will go ahead and let my dog in, let the list populate. I will come back and select that answer. And then I need to do, I will do Speak My Truth, Gabby XO, and then Alexandra. And that will be the end of our, questions. Then I'll wrap it up with a general message for all of us who are still here. Wow, yes, self-care, I need this. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad that resonated for you, Deanna. So everybody, if you're wanting a free question asked and answered, go ahead and put that below. Thank you so much, Unstruck. I know that's a 5. Un5 truck. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. We will get you on our list. But I'm going to go let my dogs in, and I will be right back. So put your free questions in the chat, and I will be right back. He's in and the door is closed. Okay, so last free question, Unstruck. Okay, that makes sense to me. Okay, last question for the free questions. Okay, Stevani David, my question is, will I achieve my dreams soon? Like, will I become famous on TikTok? Will I blow up soon and become TikTok famous soon? And thank you. Okay, let's see for Stevani David if she will become TikTok famous soon. Woo. Okay, so we have perfect timing. So it feels to me like there could be a timeline where you really do gain a following. I don't know. I mean, I don't personally have TikTok, but I think there's a girl named Charlie or Carly D'Amello or something. My niece, she's 12. She follows this girl. I don't see it like on that level, but I do see a following coming up for you where you really gain, a modest following. That's what they're showing me. A following of maybe 6 or 7 or 10,000 people. I'm not sure where you're at now, but to me, it feels like you're going to be kind of creating a little community, and it's going to feel really cool because you're going to make friends with some of these people and really have like your own little like fun gang of friends. Like that's what it's showing me. But let's just get a word of guidance or something about this TikTok fame that you're seeking. Okay. So do all things in moderation. So for me, what I'm really getting from this card is just to not compromise your authenticity or try to be like other TikTokers. To me, this is really just being your authentic self and, not going all in where you're constantly on TikTok and really hurting yourself because you're spending all your time on there and you're losing friends and, people are mad at you because you're not calling them back kind of energy. So just be real moderate with how much time you spend on there and how much effort you put into that and still be doing all the other things you need to do in life to keep, everything balanced. That's what they're really showing me. But that moderation word really also goes with kind of that, I was saying kind of did I even say the word moderate? I don't remember. Moderate kind of fame on there. Very medium fame. Even up to like 10,000, 15,000 subscribers or followers or whatever, in terms of fame, like, oh, that's nothing. But like, it's something though. Like you're gaining people, fun people, friends, people that you will talk to even off of TikTok that become like lifelong friends. Let's just see if we can get a time frame. Well, we have opportunity and look at all those coins coming in. So there is an opportunity for this moderate fame. Let's see if Spirit will let us know when. And if they don't let us know in this card, they may not let us know. So they're saying choose a new direction. I think going with that moderation, how I was saying about the authenticity, doing something that's more authentically you rather than you trying to copy other big TikTokers or people you really look up to. Even if you're doing something similar, doing it in a way that's authentically you, really letting yourself shine and not worrying, like me as an example, I do tarot, I do pick-a-cards, I do live readings, and a lot of other people do that, but I do it my way. I don't do it the way other people do it. I may observe how people are doing it, but I still make it my own. Like that's what they're showing me. Oh, this is so accurate. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Spirit is just, because who wants a second-rate copy of someone who's already perfectly themselves? That's what they're showing me. So you need to be a first-rate person, first-rate, being authentic to who it is you are and really show who you are. And that's where your success will come in. Because if they want these big-name TikTokers, they'll go directly to their channel. They don't need to watch someone who's trying to be like them. That's what they're showing me. So be yourself. And I don't know if you've seen the movie Just Friends, but there's a scene where Ryan Reynolds' mom in the movie is like singing, be yourself, be yourself. Like that song's just playing in my head for you. So maybe there's additional messages for you in that movie Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. I don't know, but it could lead to Instagram. I mean, if you're really posting on both platforms and linking the platforms together, yeah, you definitely could. For example, I have 10K on Insta too. I feel like TikTok's kind of more wherever it is. So they're showing me like if you put all your time and effort in TikTok, that's where your explosion will be. And of course, you'll have people come over to Instagram from there. But like, again, me as an example, I've got almost 7,000 here on YouTube, but only 400 on Instagram. So it doesn't always translate. I feel like one will always be significantly behind the other. That's what they're showing me. It doesn't always have to be that way, but for your situation in the current energy, that's what I am feeling for you. So I hope that resonates. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the rest of our super chats. I will be doing one more general reading for all of us here at the end, but let's go ahead and get through these super chats because I'm already 20 minutes past what I knew I wanted to be. I've been live since 11 a.m. In one capacity or another until about a little before 2, and then I had my critique group, and now I'm live again for almost, well, it's 2 hours and 14 minutes at this point. So I'm tired. I want to eat. I want to take a bath. I want to get my self-care on, but I want to get through this list first. So Speak My Truth, your question is next, and then Gabby XO, Alexandra, and Unstruck. I think I'm saying that right. So I Speak My Truth says, what does Spirit want me to know right now as I go through these changes? Ooh, I love this question. Okay. What does Spirit want I Speak My Truth to know? Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh. I didn't even get the question all the way out and it flew right out. Wow. Yeah. Don't let your past hold you back. So you're shooting, because this is that South node or that K2 energy in your birth chart. So they're asking you to go in the direction of your North node. It's not just for published authors. Only a few of us have published. We're just a local group here. Of course, we don't get to meet in person anymore because of COVID, but we are meeting on Zoom, and we're just hanging out, having a good time, critiquing each other's work. And it's funny because look on the bottom of the deck for you. You've got North Node. So you're stepping out of the old energy and stepping into the new energy. Isn't that amazing? So it says here, let me just make sure. So Speak My Truth. I just wanted to make sure who I was talking to. Don't want to be giving you the wrong name. Okay, so you really are stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping into this new energy. But of course, when we're going through these cycles and really closing out old energy, it feels precarious, or sometimes like we're really wrapped up in the old energy. No, you're good. You're good, Intuitive Tarot. But what does Speak My Truth need to know about the transition of these old energies into the new energies? What do you need to release? So there may be some toxic cycles or loops in relationships you have with other people or belief systems you have about yourself that you're really working to heal during these times. You're releasing old habits, old baggage, old skeletons in the closet. You're really examining how far you've come. Remember, going into that South Node energy, you're going into the past to really dig out this stuff, but don't get stuck there. Just go there long enough to pull out what needs healed. And then once it's healed and once you start really working on it, you can step out of your comfort zone into the direction of your destiny or the direction of your purpose. And as we say purpose, we're going to grab a life purpose oracle card for you as well. Speak My Truth. Whoa, that's too many, but we're going to grab the top one there and the bottom one because those two stood out to me. Wrong place. They go there. Okay. Wow. So we have the books card. It says you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So I don't know if these changes you're having to make, if you're reading more books or you're thinking about looking at more books or thinking about writing a book, but there's something about books or learning things or putting your knowledge into, I think when I think of books, someone writing a book, they're putting their knowledge or something that's in their head, they're putting it down on paper, they're grounding it into reality. So that's really what I see you doing. But you also got the flowers card. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So maybe just getting out in nature, buying yourself some fresh flowers just to treat yourself if you really like that sort of thing will really help you move through this older energy to really move you into something new. Speak My Truth. So I hope that gives you a little bit of guidance. What does Spirit want me to know? Oh, we already read that. I'm just making sure Speak My Truth hasn't said any more comments here because I don't like to miss the comments when people are making them as I read. But I hope that resonated for you. Amanda is so good. Thank you, Deanna. You're so sweet. Okay, next we have Gabby XO. And then on deck is Alexandra. And then Unstruck. Okay. All right, so if you guys have your questions ready, Gabby XO, your question, Alexandra, your question, or Unstruck, your question. Whoever posts first, we'll just, because we're going to answer them all very shortly here, go ahead and post your question Gabby XO, Alexandra, or Unstruck. And whoever posts first, I'm going to answer you first because I do want to move this along. We're at 5:55 p.m. and my family will be home in less than an hour. And I want to take a bath and have some dinner before I got to put my babies to bed. Oh, man. I am tired, guys. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. But I've been live twice today, so almost probably over 5 hours total, almost 6 hours, I think. So I am a little tired, or maybe a lot tired. It really hits me after I push end stream. That's when it really hits me as I'm going. It's like I still have that energy to keep going. Gabby XO, Alexandra, or Unstruck? Okay, Unstruck says, what does Marina, Cancer, feel for me, Taurus? Okay, and this is a romantic question. Just want to make sure I'm on the right path. For Unstruck, what does Marina feel for Unstruck? Yes, okay. Okay, so we've got unrequited love. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So is this someone you've already been in a relationship with, someone you're crushing on, someone you're hoping to get with eventually? What does Marina feel for Unstruck? This is funny. I love when Spirit does this, though. We have unrequited love that said there was a lack of chemistry or not enough, but then you got the chemistry card. So I think she's having mixed feelings. That's what I get when Spirit does this, because unrequited love, no attraction or chemistry, plus chemistry, to me that's very mixed signals. So she's still really figuring out what it is. But there is a strong magnetic attraction between the two of you. So that's, I mean, I think she's feeling pulled to come back to you, but other parts of her are like, no, I should move on. One more fell out. But we have the flirt card. So I don't know if you guys are in communication or you have a way you can get in contact with her, but extend your lighthearted energy to others. Maybe flirting with her or just letting you know that you're thinking about her could really unlock things or unblock things between the two of you. But if you're not in communication, that could kind of complicate things. Depends kind of where she's at, because she's the one I'm feeling that's having these mixed feelings. Sharing my wisdom, thank you. Oh yes, speak my truth. You are so welcome. Okay. All right. So for Unstruck, for Marina, how does Marina feel? Woo. Okay. So we have trust and a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So I think in this moment, she would be very open to hearing from you. But then with the trust card, it says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So I don't know if trust issues were a thing with the two of you. It was delayed since my Wi-Fi is slow, but thank you so much. You're so welcome. I'm so glad you were able to come on and ask your question. And thanks again for your wonderful donation. I appreciate that. So trust issues I'm getting, she's really wondering if she can trust. And it could even just be trust issues from past exes and you didn't do anything wrong, but she's having trust issues because of past loves in her life. So she's really mixed signals, mixed feelings, wondering what she should do, where she should go from here. But I do feel there is a sense of love. I mean, it says here, I love you. And we're asking how she feels for you. But let's just see if Spirit has a message for us as far as maybe any kind of reconciliation. And Gabby, I see your question, so we will ask your question next. Thank you so much. Okay, so for Unstruck, what is advice for Marina and Unstruck? Okay, so we have the Fiona card. It says here, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So maybe asking your guides, your angels, Marina's guides and angels for help to bring the two of you back together, I think would be a good step in the right direction. But you also have the Isaiah card. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So you are going through some transformation, and I do feel Marina is doing much the same. She's kind of working through some of her past issues to really get this sense of trust back in her life. So I think it would probably have to be you who reaches out first. I don't think she's going to be the one doing that. But there is that potential, at least in this moment right now. And she hasn't made any decisions that she's completely finished with your relationship. To me, it still feels like she goes back and forth daily if she should reach out or if she shouldn't. And just you reaching out and giving a little flirt, if that's possible, would really help put your relationship back on track, or at least let her know that you're worth the effort because you're putting in the effort. So I hope that resonated for you, Unstruck. I do appreciate your donation, and thanks again. Gabby. Okay. Should I, Capricorn, reach out to Libra? I still have feelings for him. I don't know what I should do with them. Okay. What should Gabby do with her feelings for this Libra? Should she reach out? Let's ask the angel answers first. You're so welcome, Unstruck. Thank you. Should Gabby reach out to her Libra? Should Gabby reach out to her Libra? Whoa, that's too many. We just want one or two. One or two will do. Okay, so we have meditation brings answers, and we also have improving health. So I don't know if this Libra is working on their self-care, working on improving their health, or if you've been doing a lot of that yourself for yourself. But it feels like improving the health, to me, it's like improving the health of the relationship. It could be a possibility. But checking in with your intuition, meditation will bring you answers. If you can meditate on it, ask your guides and angels for help to know if this is still going to be a strong connection or if you should move on. But let's also ask the romance angels what you can do in this situation. Is this Libra worth pursuing for Gabby? Should Gabby reach out to her Libra, who she still has feelings for? Okay, we got 3. Okay, wow. Okay, so I think first and foremost with this release your ex card, you may need to release the past relationship you had. Do that cord removal, cord pulling. I don't know if you've heard me talk about the cord pulling or if should reevaluate that for you. But basically, there's a lot of cord cutting meditations you can find on YouTube. But I always say don't cut the cord. Remove the cord by the roots or pull it out completely, because like a weed, if we just cut it off, it's still there. The roots are still there. It's going to grow back thicker and hardier than ever. So have that intention to pull the cords of your previous relationship with this Libra, things that didn't end well, and even relationships with all your exes. I mean, this is sound advice to release all the exes in your life. And once you can do that healing, once you can do that, look what you got. I think the reconciliation with this Libra is a high possibility, but it's still contingent on if they are willing to do the healing, if he is willing to put in the work and admit maybe where he was wrong in the past, etc. But I do see this as a strong possibility for a beautiful future together. I really do. Okay, so I hope that answered your question, Gabby. Let me just get one more card about any general words of advice or guidance from Spirit about the relationship before we move on. Okay, for Gabby XO. Okay, word of advice for Gabby and her Libra. Anything they can do? What do they need to know? It's right here. Okay, wow, we've got the Serena card. It says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So I don't know if you two also maybe fought around money or what is the meditation name again? You can look up any cord cutting meditation, but when they ask you to cut the cord during the meditation, don't cut the cord, remove it by the roots. That's the only difference I would say to do, because that will remove energetically the roots of the past to where you can heal the space that took up in you and be ready for something new. Let's just get one more card of advice for Gabby, for her Libra. Wow, look. And you had the wedding and honeymoon card. I am the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. So you have help from the divine to bring you two back together. At least a situationship, a strong connection we both felt. Okay, so to me, you know, that can still leave an energetic cord. So to me, that is still a past energy. So it's like you're just healing the past relationship or situationship or whatever it was. You're still able to heal whatever that was to make room for something new to grow from that, if that makes sense. It's like trying to plant a new plant in the pot of a plant that's still got something in it. It's not going to thrive if there's something else, some other root system in place. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to repot a plant, or you buy a new plant and there's an old plant kind of withering and dying in this pot, you don't want to put the new plant in there with that. You want to remove all of that, clean it up, get some nice dirt, some fertilizer or something in there, and then plant the new plant in that pot, if that makes sense. That's what I'm being shown by Spirit to say. So I hope that resonated. Oh, it helped a lot. I'm so glad. Thank you. But I do feel that, you know, for him, for the Libra, there's some healing and stuff growing up. They're showing he needs to grow up a little bit. What deck are you using? Are we talking about the Angel Answers deck? That one. And Romance Angels. I've got like 20 some decks out right now. And also the Lover's Oracle. I got lots of them out. But anyway, yes, Gabby, I hope that helped. And he has a little healing, a little growing up to do before I think he's ready to make this a thing again. But I would say don't give up. There is a potential there majorly. Okay, let me find my list. I know it's been a minute. Alexandra, you are our very last one. And then I'm going to do a general reading for all of us that are still here. So Alexandra, are you still here? Go ahead and post your question. You donated not that long ago, so I would hope you're still here. Alexandra Eightfinity, are you here? You're wanting to know what Yusuf really feels for you. If you're still here, let me know. I want to make sure you're here. Oh, you're here. Okay, so that's the question you're wanting. Okay. So let me scroll back up again. All right. What does Yusuf really feel for Alexandra? What does Yusuf really feel for Alexandra? Okay, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I think he has positive feelings for you. He really likes you. He feels, you know, to me like he almost wants to offer you something. That person there is offering someone something, or putting an offering to her God there or something like that. So I think he wants to offer something to you. But let's just see what else pops up. Wow. Yeah, we've got chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So I think he definitely has magnetic, strong, attractive feelings for you. And we have you deserve love. You are lovable. I don't know if either of you is a Sagittarius or has prominent placements in Sagittarius, but when I see this card, I automatically think Sagittarius. And of course, she's pointing that arrow, and directly opposite Sagittarius, we've also got Gemini. So I don't know if either of you have Gemini or Sagittarius placements, but that's going to be an important part of your chart and his chart that you can watch or see the transits of or what's going on in those houses. If you follow astrology, if not, you can disregard. But astrology will bring you additional answers. But let's just see. I mean, I'm already seeing that he feels like you deserve love. And I think he wants to be the one to give you the love. But we've got the balance card. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So I don't know if there are certain circumstances that are keeping the two of you apart right now, because I feel like there's definitely a connection between the two of you, but somehow, some way, it's just not able to be a full, beautiful connection. It's like I almost feel like you can't just pick up the phone and call him right now. And maybe it's just an energetic, or like you just feel like, oh, I can't call him. Like you're scared to call him or something. But there just feels like there's a block in this connection somehow. Let's see if I can get some messages from Spirit about that. For Alexandra and Yusuf. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So there is this forgiveness that you need to do for yourself, especially where Yusuf, however you say his name, where he's concerned. You may have been beating yourself up about, I should have done this, or I should not have done that. Something like that. You're really beating yourself up for your role you played in this, but you've done nothing wrong. You really haven't. So forgiving yourself, forgiving what has transpired in the relationship will really help you move forward, Alexandra. Let me just grab one more card for you and Yusuf. Anything we need to know about your connection? Explore your options. So even though there is this potential that things can work out, to me there feels like there's, like I was saying about that block, like the connection just can't be fully made between the two of you. So don't just put all your eggs in the Yosef basket. You know, really allow yourself to be open to love from someone else as well, because I feel like you have more than one option where love is concerned. So I hope that resonated for you, Alexandra. And we are now at 2 hours, 34 minutes, and I was live for over 3 hours, or not over 3 hours, over 2.5 hours earlier. So my voice is starting to go. I'm tired. We've got 11 people in the house and 33 likes on the video. I appreciate you guys. But I'm going to do a quick collective reading for all of us who are still here, all of us who are listening. Maybe even the question you were wanting to ask me, you can get your answer through this general reading I'm doing for all of us. But 1 second, let me read Alexander's comment. I was asking because he's always acting so strange. I feel like he is in love with me, but every time we're starting to get close, then after that, he always disappeared for a long time. Yeah, I think he's just unsure of exactly what he wants, but I definitely know he likes you. There's chemistry there. There's potential there, but he needs to grow up a little bit. That's what I'm really seeing. So keep your options open. Don't just be this option that's open for him when he wants to come out to play kind of thing. You know, respect yourself, forgive yourself. There's nothing you've done wrong in the situation. He's acting strange. That's on him. That's stuff he's dealing with. So I hope that answers your question about that, Alexandra. Okay, guys, we're going to do our general reading for everyone who's still here. We've got 12 people in the house. So whatever question you were hoping to ask today, maybe this is going to be the answer you were seeking. So let's just ask what we need to know. What do those of us here in the chat, in the replay, what do we need to know? Okay, a new romantic cycle begins. So all of us, even if we're in a relationship, happily married, happily with someone, that doesn't mean there can't be a new, fun, exciting cycle within your relationship. But those of you who are single, be on the lookout because there may be a new romantic person wanting to come into your life. What else? What else do we need to know? Okay. Expect powerful change. And I think because this relationship card came out, this romantic card, powerful changes in your love life are about to take place. Again, whether you're coupled up or single, there are powerful new changes that are for your benefit. That's what I'm seeing. You're not sleeping well. Really don't know why, because he finally admitted having feelings, but nothing happens that makes me sick. Yeah, he just needs to grow up, Alexandra. He's got a lot of issues in exploring his own romantic life to do. And of course, it's hard for you because you're wanting a commitment and it's just not happening. So yeah, just take care of yourself, I think, is the best advice. And of course, if he wants to grow up and come to the table with an offer, then you're probably ready to hear it. But otherwise, just do what you want to do. Okay, I'm going to grab one more card for our general reading for all of us. This feels very love-oriented, but there are powerful changes going on in all assets and facets of life. What else do we need to know, Spirit, about what changes are coming? Kick up your heels. And this is funny because we had a similar-ish card at the beginning of my live earlier today. Enjoy things. Enjoy the little things. Really find bliss in the little things in life and enjoy yourself. I think this is sound advice for all of us going through these trying times, these powerful changes in our lives. I do want to get a self-care card as well, but do things you enjoy. Kick up your heels. Have fun. Laugh. I just saw Spirit. They showed me putting like an old style VHS tape in a VCR. Like we're all going to sit down and watch our favorite movie that just makes us laugh our heads off. So if you haven't watched your favorite movie in a while, maybe it's time. It's time to watch your favorite movie, the one that makes you laugh. The one that makes you laugh, because I want us all laughing. I want us all having a good time. Okay, and also dream journal. So many of us are going to be getting a lot of information and intuition and premonitions within our dreams. Home Alone marathon. Yes, great advice. I love Home Alone. Absolutely. But yes, dream journal. We're going to be getting a lot of information in our dreams coming up and writing them down and then researching. Like if someone hands you a yellow rose in a dream, you can look up what does someone, or not that exactly, but what does someone offering you something in a dream mean? What does the color yellow represent in a dream? What does a rose represent in a dream? What does a yellow rose I mean, you can really break this down and get some amazing information about your life through your own dreams. But if you're someone who does not remember your dreams, don't fret. You are definitely still dreaming. You're definitely still going somewhere during the night. But yours may be more on a subconscious level, because every dream that we have, it's still in there somewhere, bobbing around, bouncing around. We don't forget on the subconscious level. It's just the conscious level that forgets. But I want to grab us one from the Believe in Your Own Magic. If you're just now joining us, we're wrapping up our little general message for all of us. Woo! Yes, protest, start a revolution. So the things that are going against your soul, the things that are going against your sense of purpose and your values and your morals, you're done with it. These changes coming into your life, you're removing the things that insult your soul. That's what I'm really seeing. The number 28 is that new beginning, that powerful change that we're all expecting. And it is that eclipse, that solar eclipse that we just had on December 14th. This is the energy that this is springboarding us into the future with. We're just done with the people, the situations, the jobs that really drain our energy, and we're standing up for ourselves. We're speaking our truths. New beginning energy. One more from Spellcasters, and we're going to go ahead and close it out. But I will be live again next Saturday, possibly, and definitely next Sunday. Whichever one of those days, or possibly both of those days. I went live twice today, which I've never done before. So I'm full of surprises. I love popping in, but of course we have Christmas going on this week. And also I'm posting the 2021 Zodiac signs, what you can expect, Aries through Pisces. I did all 12 videos. I have 3 videos dropping each day, Monday through Thursday this next week. So be on the lookout for your sign and what you can expect. Check your sun video, your moon video, and your rising sign video for the best overall picture of what you can expect. You can also check your Venus video for your love life. You can also check your, almost forgot the name of it, Jupiter sign placement video for your spiritual life, etc. But we are all learning about compassion, having compassion for the earth, having compassion for ourselves, having compassion for others as we all go through these very trying times and turbulent energies that are popping off. And of course, remember, tomorrow is that great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter. So if you can, at all possible, look out into the southwest area of the sky in Capricorn to find that conjunction. Of course, yes, I said Capricorn, even though in Western astrology it's considered in Aquarius, but per Vedic placement, and when you actually look in the sky, it is in the sign of Capricorn at 6 degrees. If you want to see it, look into the constellation of Capricorn tomorrow night for that beautiful, great conjunction that is going to bring us those powerful changes we're seeking in our lives. And I just wanted to say thank you guys again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see all of you back here at the Dunn Creative. All right, bye. Maybe. It never wants me to leave. Okay, guys, bye.